for it.
Didn't play. So yeah, I do remember. Alright. Day 3. After freeing Forgeheart and his companions, we met Caden. I stumbled upon a passage leading through the sewers. We decided this was our best option for escape, so I ventured ahead and found a potential way out of this wretched wrench. Forgeheart, ever so considerate soul, informed us of other prisoners held in the area, and kindly asked if we could free them. Naturally, we agreed. Our journey led us to Flesh Golem. We decided plan to lure him into a confined path, but as most of our plans, reality threw us a curveball. The golem had no interest in our clever little trap and instead made a beeline straight to Shanks. In the ensuing chaos, we managed to defeat the abomination, but not without a good bit of effort. Shanks, who is also known as Death Together, pressed on without missing a beat after freeing the last of the prisoners. We encountered a friendly kobold who offered us directions to our next move. However, the rest of the party didn't seem all that keen on listening to him, despite his helpfulness. Still reeking of filth, we were basically trapped in the conga line Shanks had unwittingly created, but after some time and a bit of planning, we managed to escape. Then came the magical door. On the other side, we were greeted by a host of strange monsters, including a mimic that the Archmage had been experimenting on. Pashini gave the mimic a mint, and for reasons that defy logic, it started growing at an alarming rate. We didn't stick around long enough to find out why. We ran, especially after seeing the butler get eaten by the rapidly expanding creature. When we finally made it to the barge, I believe Serafina did some of her magical crap once again, as all 150 prisoners are gone. As she finishes, I hurried straight to the bathhouse to get rid of this god-awful smell. As my head hit the pillow, I fell asleep for a good long rest that was long awaiting for me. And that's wrapped up for today. Tune in next week for another harrowing story of Marcus in the depths of hell.
You're like a newspaper, and you in the background screaming, running away from demons. Alright, as Pashini, you're next on recap, which is 21st, okay. So let me know for like the last week of the month, because I know a lot of people are having holiday stuff. I know the 24th and 25th, those games were canceled, but during the week, I want to know prior if you guys are going somewhere in the obviously 2 weeks from now, so obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't want
I should be fine to everyone.
I should be okay as well. Nice.
It should be good.
Just keep me posted. Blah 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 blah. Where the hell is City of Dis? Alright. So you guys took a long rest in the barge. Next day, springing forth. You still obviously have the prince.
Question, DM. Before we leave the barge for the day, I'd like to cast Word of Recall on the barge to make it so we can cast that teleport back to the barge.
It does not work here, sadly.
Alright.
It seems the spell doesn't seem to work the way you assume it does. Hell seems to convey the spells differently, as it's not one to teleport across the realms without say so. The only reason you got lucky to get out of that is you're lucky to be allied with some rather high grandeur people that have the capability of manipulating time and space here for the time being. The time is short, as even they, who wish to help you venture the hells, have their own quests to apprehend. As you're on your final day of Dis before you leave and head to Mintros and beyond this point, as you may never see the city of Dis ever again.
Okie dokie.
You can roll a d20 though for the spell recall if you like. As it sizzled loud.
That would be crazy.
Oh, interesting.
It actually works. I'm like, yes! Oh wait, what the fuck? Hey bitch. What are you doing in my part of town?
Nope. Not even an elegant fizzle.
Mm. Okay. So now what? Just kind of on our victory lap, I suppose. We got to figure out what to do with Forchart and all that.
Well, it's up to you if you want to give it to the big boss man that you work for. Free him from his, and he would be a part of your ship.
Mm-hmm.
He can craft stuff. Or I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
As you still need, obviously, Pashini's weapon.
Yeah.
As you have a good full day. As the city of Dis is on a high alert, as you are heavily wanted for the crimes you have
Oh
done.
yeah.
All of us?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do.
Just a misunderstanding.
Correct, all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cast ceremony. I'm gonna ritually cast ceremony to make another vial of holy water. Also, Pashini, did you happen to find a bottle of holy oil in Aika's belongings? It was something I'd given her previously, and I don't believe that you have much use for it.
Machini goes through Ika's bag and she's just chucking out papers and things and like parts of her diary, and she brings out this little vial of holy water. Holy oil, whatever it was.
Yeah,
It was like,
well.
you mean this? It was just sitting there.
May I have it, please?
She hands it over.
Okay, thank you. Right, well, I have a manner of disguising myself for the day. Does any of you lot have any matter? I mean,
I
Pashini,
don't.
just hide you in a bag.
I can
Oh.
People don't usually pay attention to me. I didn't really find a point in it.
Does seeming have a verbal component? Do. Shit, yeah. No, I don't.
Damn.
Almost out of here.
Well, I was thinking first we need to go sell all of this stuff and buy, cold winter clothing for when we eventually hit the colder realms of the hells, as well as some diamonds, as our new friend is cleric and he needs it for his spells, yes?
Yes, 300 gold diamond, 500 gold diamond, and 100 gold of diamond dust, pretty please. That'll help me keep you all up and fighting.
Yes, that seems like it's doable, especially if I take a horned devil's form. Hopefully they'll give me a better deal than they did last time if I look like a devil.
I'll cast guidance on you once before you leave, since I can't accompany you.
Oh, why can't you accompany me?
I thought because I couldn't change my form. You had to.
I mean, you guys can still sneak around. You don't have to. You can disguise yourself, just wear a cloak and lurk in the background.
Yeah, I'm really good at that.
I mean, I
I
got
am
a
not.
disguise kit, guys.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Yes, disguise yourselves as lemures or something. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Maul
yes,
will
that was
draw a
the
pair of
insulting.
spectacles on his face, like as if with permanent marker, and that will be his disguise.
Yes.
Someone
To
can
be
help me
fair,
with
you
mine.
do have a you're wearing a cloak of dis at the moment, even though I guess Pashidi painted all over it.
As you can see, wanted posters just flying through the air itself. As you can see, dead or alive, 10 soul coins per head.
Ooh.
Whoa, I've never been important before. Shanks is gonna grab his out of the air and like fold it and put it in his pocket.
Are we sure it's a good
As
idea
they
we all
know
go
what we
out?
look like. We
They know
didn't
you're
really
they know
leave
you're
anyone
racist.
left.
You left people alive. Yeah, not the
Who did we
enemies.
leave alive?
A skinny old man in a barrel.
Oh, we did
Oh,
leave a
that
skinny man in a
bitch.
barrel.
As he
Shoot.
didn't have the ideals of the names, but descriptions on what you look like. Not exactly to key, as most of you guys don't look like what you look like. As
Mhm.
they drew, obviously, Bashini as a rat. Shanks looks like a dork. Saphirna is a male instead of a female. Maltooth is a dinosaur. As Marcus, likely a short person. They didn't really put much description into halflings. As Caden, a courageous knight.
Well,
Yeah, it's kind
I
of like
think,
Flynn Rider, where my nose is all fucked up.
yes, I think that if we just wear cloaks and lurk in the background, I think you'll be safe.
I don't look like a rat.
There you go.
No, you don't,
This-
Seraphina. I
this is
pat her on
actually-
the head.
It's not
This
an
is the
actual
actual
rat.
drawing of
It's not an
Tashmini.
actual rat, but it's like there's like the bodies is mixed, like an abomination.
Okay. In that case, Pashini will wild shape herself.
Into a rat. Sorry, go ahead.
No, not a rat. She'll turn into a bat.
Mhm.
I suppose that's
Yeah.
thematic.
Yeah.
Before we leave the barge, I know Ramius might be interested in buying magical items, but I don't believe we wish to keep these, truth serums, since we have our own abilities that work better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramius is not gonna buy that stuff.
He said that he'll buy magic items from me.
Yeah, not
Okay.
that. That's not like a magical item, like an actual weapon to be used or be
But it's
useful.
a magical item.
That's
What about that
useless.
dagger? What about that dagger? I didn't think anybody wanted to use it.
Oh yes. the magical
Oh yeah, there
fire
was a flame dagger or whatever it was.
Yeah, but it's yours.
Yeah.
You can't use it for anything. It's fucking useless in the hells where everything is immune to fire.
You don't know that. There's other places. There's creatures that aren't, and each layer of hell is different.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, well, with that being said, we should probably keep it.
Sorry, I didn't put it on my sheet. Is it just a normal dagger, except it does fire damage instead?
Every time you hit it, it does, I think, a d6 of fire.
Oh, is that on top of the normal d4 for a dagger?
Yes.
Or is it... Okay, awesome. I'm just gonna add it to my sheet so I remember, that's all.
I'm just
Okay.
looking at Shakes expectantly.
What?
The dagger.
What about it?
Do you wish to try selling it to Ramius?
Oh, I mean, like... it's kind of cool, though. Like, I'm not really used to doing things successfully. It's kind of like, this is my hoard. You understand?
It's your trophy. Yes, I suppose I understand.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to it until maybe we get to a colder climate. Might help. We don't know.
Well, I guess on that suppose would not matter. I guess we have to go. I know where to find gems. There was this annoying little imp shit who kept on giving me a bad price. I think I might turn myself into a horned devil. Don't worry, it's really going to be me. And I'm gonna scare the shit out of him to get a reasonable price. Oh, but first we need to sell these items.
Do you think I mean, how cool is this this other knife that I got? Shanks pulls out that knife of stolen resistance. Are we keeping this too?
Knife of stolen resistance. I mean, again, if it's a trophy, I suppose we could keep it. If not, sell it.
I wonder how
I
much
totally
it's
forgot
worth.
about that one.
I don't know what the hell that one is. I don't even remember.
I put a description of it in my thing. I'll put it in the chat. It's the one where you can carve a rune in people and you gain their resistances and immunities, and then they die a gruesome death over 10 minutes.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's the knife that I got. Is that the knife that I got in the kitchen when we all disguised
yes, you got
ourselves
it in
and
the
I picked that
kitchen.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kitchen knife.
Right.
It's a rare knife.
Rare. That's kind of
Oh,
useful. I
that
might.
would actually be worth a decent amount of money. I mean, unless you plan on keeping creatures around for the resistances. I'm not really sure how we can keep living creatures around for the resistances.
It might be more trouble than it's worth. Does anyone here have the ability to knock people unconscious? Magically, I mean.
To say, I hold up my sword.
Nope. You understand. Hey, I don't know if someone hit somebody with like a 5th level sleep spell and then I carve a rune into them, we skip a boss fight or two, over the course of the campaign.
If you can carve a rune in someone.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a really good effect, but
Very circumstantial.
Yeah, it's certain creatures too.
yeah, and it doesn't work on. I was gonna use it against the oozes, or at least I was going to try
They don't
to,
have
but
flesh.
yeah, not against them, unfortunately.
Hey, celestial dragon, fey, giant.
I mean, I agree with, I forget who said it, but they said like a pet or something. So if like you caught a fish out of the water that had specific, I mean, you could use it on that, but I don't see how we could ever use it on something that could actually fight back.
Yeah,
Well, I guess they're supposed
I mean,
to just capture an imp and stick it in a cage and just carry it around.
Stab it.
yeah, I just carry it around with me all the time, like Jiminy Cricket. Huh.
Ooh.
I mean,
What if I
while
summon my celestial?
Oh dear, that
it-
would be a bit horrible.
it's like
I
Celestial,
guess
go
it's a
unconscious.
celestial now. What is that? How does that work?
Well, it's not really celestial anymore.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Corrupted celestial.
I mean, it doesn't work against
Your
fiends.
bad vibes radiating off of that thing.
Oh yeah, there's like a fucking oozing aura. Yeah, if it doesn't work, honestly, it doesn't really work against fiends.
It doesn't work against fiends. It's probably best if we just sell it.
Yeah, I'll approach Ramius.
All right.
I'm assuming he's a very tall man. I sort of look up at him like,
He's 6
I have
foot,
this
yeah,
knife.
and he looks at you. Yes, and what about it?
It's cool. I carve runes into people and they die horrible, agonizing deaths. Do you want it?
He looks at you with kind of intent. I don't want it. I wish to destroy it instead.
Oh.
Well, pay us. We'll give it to you, and you can destroy it.
Pay you? You do not know who I am, do you? I'm a Hell
I've heard
Rider,
stories.
a defender, the people of El Terrell. I will never claim a weapon like that be used for good. That's an evil-tainted blade. It shall be destroyed by my hands. I suggest you get it off this barge before I do something about it.
Okay. Shanks tucks it into a little loop on his belt and somberly walks away. Guys, he doesn't want the knife.
Well, I mean, did you ask if he would pay for it? So he could then destroy it, and we still get something for it.
I don't think he doesn't respect the free market at the moment when it comes to this horribly tainted weapon, as he put it.
It is a horribly tainted weapon. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go up to Ramus. I'm sorry about them. I believe they're just looking for, my companions.
Money?
They don't necessarily understood
You don't have...
the...
He looks at you with disrespect. He actually had some respect for you, but seeing your compatriots trying to sell off their wares for money is disgrace in his books.
I mean, to be fair, you did say you'd buy magical items, and given that we didn't want to use the weapon,
I would have thrown it in the river Styx where it belongs. Weapons like that
Well,
should never
actually,
be
that might not be a
forged.
great idea since there are things living in the sticks that might want it.
If they could try. I highly doubt that.
Seraphina, like, kind of, like, flips through her, like, book of fiends, sees a Styx devil, and just kind of goes, okay. Puts it back in her pocket.
Not a lot of things live in the Styx, and if they do,
Well, you have,
they
like, a
likely
Pokedex?
are creatures that are probably abominations to mankind.
Oh yeah, the Styx devil's fucking insane, but it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, so your made-up creatures, I don't know what those are.
They aren't made of creatures. They have established lore, but okay.
Yeah, so they will buy
So
items,
just to
but
make
they will not buy just anything. They will buy stuff to, like, Ramius will buy righteous stuff. He wants things that will help his campaign forward. And the rest of them also. If the other guy, the evil guy, was on here, he would totally buy that shit, but he's not here.
Oh yeah, he fucked that shit up.
He'd probably
okay,
stab you
my
in the head
bad.
with
I
it.
thought that Ramius would also buy like bad items because he wants to destroy them.
Yeah,
and
but he's
so he
not
would
going
pay
to
for-
do it to give you money. He'll do it for the righteousness of destroying it,
Yeah.
as a paladin
Right.
would. That's just like, I'm gonna give you money, paladin. That doesn't make any sense to a paladin's code.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, you
But
would
okay.
you would give 10,000 soul coins for an item to destroy it? I don't think so.
Yeah, I might.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, right. Your paladin is
Yeah.
like super righteous. You would have like grabbed it and probably destroyed it yourself.
Get busted over your knee.
All right. Well, that was a bust. Okay. I'm going to cast.
Well, to destroy the item, he would dispel magic. It would have magical
Mhm.
and it would be a regular blade.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast
Ice cream.
disguise self on myself, and
That's
I'm
it.
gonna make myself look like a 8.5 foot tall horned devil. So it's about normal, regular size for a horned devil, I suppose. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna like flag down like the first imp I see. You there, imp. Where's the nearest by blacksmith so that I could sell these wares?
Are you
I'll say
speaking
in Infernal. Yes.
Infernal? Okay. There's plenty of course, chaps.
Yes,
What?
I said the nearest one.
Over here. He points to a stall a couple blocks away.
I'm gonna like, ha, took you long enough. And come along, slaves.
As he's like, he looks at you
Yes,
and he's like, and he kind of talks underneath his breath, jackass.
Hey, they're devils.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, so are we doing the sneaking thing? Who's your slave and who's sneaking?
You all are my slaves, but you can all sneak if you wish.
Wow. I feel so free.
Pushing
Shanks-
is just like bleh.
Bleh.
She's just on Maul's head.
Making little
Wings are covering
noises.
his eyes every so
Mhm.
often. She's just going bleh.
Marcus just disappears.
Mhm.
As you see, have you seen this person, dead or alive? As they're just walking past you, as like they're hiding the scrolls of you individuals, but they don't obviously recognize you.
Maul is doing his best to look as little like a dinosaur as possible.
You're looking very posh.
Well, to you, most of them see you as a lizard folk, a low class, born creature.
I take umbrage at that.
I'll march up to the nearest blacksmithing stall. You there, I have things to sell.
You see a kind of a chain devil look at you. Yeah, what things?
I'm gonna go ahead and slam the hellworm stinger on the table, as well as the worm teeth and the flesh golem core.
Looks at all the pieces. I could use this. I'll give you 4 soul coins for the rest of it.
Four soul coins, 400. 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000 gold essentially.
I mean, for the worm tooth, the flesh golem core, yeah, that's a decent deal. Well, I suppose that's the best you can do. It'll have to do. I'm trying to get it off my hands. Do you know where I can find it? Do you know where I can find a nearby apothecary?
Poker what?
Something that can sell, that takes in ingredients for potions and whatnot.
Potion vendors? They're deep into the city.
Ha. I'm just gonna kind of like just to stick up my nose at him and just like start marching away to find another imp to ask for.
Highborn scum. Blech.
Okay, so let's get rid of the flesh golem core, worm teeth. I'll say that I just threw in the silverware at him too. Or actually, yeah, the silverware. Well.
Yes, I don't even want you to pay me for this. Just take it.
And then the only thing we have left to sell is the. Oh, did you want to sell? I just turned around really quick. Did you want to sell your knife to him? I like whisper into the shadows, no idea where Shanks is.
Yeah, Shanks his face slowly gets illuminated by like the light of the fire and whatever keeps this place lit up. Relatively speaking, just no. And then he swoops back in.
I like you all roll me a perception check. Highest perception will hear a comical laughter of a comment towards one of the people who are wanted.
Oh yeah, my ears are open.
23.
Those that are higher than 20, you can hear the conversation. Yeah, I've seen that big nose before. The one with the tall, big nose, googly eyes, and he talks kind of funny. And he likes to sing. As you can tell, he's talking about you, Shanks.
Shanks listens to them from the shadow. These are just like, well,
you can see one is a bounty hunter, as this thing's a big demon, giant tusks coming out of his mouth. As he has a crossbow, a bow, and daggers.
Okay. Let me see here. Sorry, I have to read what everything that this can do.
But you did want to sell the knife that takes away resistances or whatever.
I do, not to this guy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to open it.
No, it's okay. I'm going to, while I'm still, like, cloaked in the shadow between these two buildings or wherever I am, I'm going to send a message over to one of the bounty hunters, and I'm going to try and put on my best, like, incorporeal, God above all, like, whispers of death voice. Just like, that one is protected by the beyond. And just like try and psych him out into not looking for me anymore.
As he kind of telepathically links back to you, somehow, as you can feel, he shall be killed upon the morning.
Shit, and then I go away.
That's the creature you see. They're known for bounty hunting, and you actually fight one in Baldur's Gate 3. You can actually
is that a fucking? It starts with an O? Question mark?
Yeah, they're bounty hunters.
Like an Orion.
They're literally bounty hunters.
I've been watching a lot of Devil lore recently. I recognize it.
They're scary. They do a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's awesome. Well, yeah, that didn't work, so I will continuously stay.
He doesn't know exactly who it was. He can't really pinpoint you, but he knows that he's probably getting paid quite a bit for your head, more than 10 soul coins.
Damn. Yeah, I
these
made
bounty
myself more
hunters probably
enticing.
don't work less than 20, as
Yeah.
they will hunt you through different planes until they kill you.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
I'm gonna flag down the nearest imp and like toss a gold piece at him. You
Huh?
there, imp.
I don't want this.
Lead me
This
to
is
the nearest
garbage.
potion
He
vendor.
drops on the ground.
Imps will take gold, I thought. The ones at the... Okay, fine. If imps don't take gold, that's fine.
They want a platinum piece. Give me a platinum.
I'm just gonna look at him to like down my nose at him again. Because right now I'm disguised as a horned devil.
He looks at you. He doesn't care. Some devils are not. Some imps are. They got some attitude. He looks at you. So what do you want? You gonna pay me a gold piece for information? You think I'm fucking cheap?
I do.
Then fuck you, man. Fuck you. He uses his, out of his 3 fingers, one of his fingers up to you. You see that?
Who is your superior?
My superior is your mom.
I mean, at this point, Seraphina's gonna draw her sword and try to fucking kill the thing.
Hey, good luck, as he turns invisible.
That doesn't do anything for me. I know exactly where he is.
He's out of your sights at the moment.
He's more than 30 feet away from me?
Yeah. He wasn't like kind of walking around. They don't walk around, they fly. They got wings.
He
for a
basically
reason.
went invisible and boom.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you, basically. He disappeared. He's obviously not gonna fight you. They ain't
Piece
that
of shit.
crazy.
Alright, go track down another more obedient devil.
And so you eventually see a big patchwork moving through the actual halls. This thing is built from several bodies, as he has got like 2 giant axes on his back, kind of looking around. As this big boy is, I don't know, it looks like kind of one of the city watches that run around the city of this. As you can see, inside of its gullet, he has a cage full of creatures, humans, and other people that have ran away from their duties in life.
I mean, does it look like it would be a more obedient devil?
No, he'd be stupid.
Yeah, damn.
Real.
So you kind of begin to go further. You can roll investigation, all of you, if you want to find somebody who's worthwhile talking. Not all imps are all alike. Some imps will obviously want something out of it, the equation. And some imps are scared of their wits of attempting anything. But you don't always have to find an imp. You can find different kinds of devils that
Yeah.
may comply
I'm
or may
trying to find. I just think that imps know more. That's the only reason I chose an imp.
That's racist, man. Succubuses know a lot
What the
too.
hell? Yeah, wow, Seraphina. The Dragonborn Paladin is racist?
What?
Oh my
Yes, we
god.
definitely didn't know that Seraphina's racism.
You're super racist.
Yeah.
I know. She is.
Against devils, like, specifically.
Yeah.
No,
come
against
on.
any fiends. Fiends in general.
Mm.
And chromatic dragons.
You do see your bearded devil coming across as one of your keen eyes spot it. As Shanks, you see one with snakes as beard. As he has a nice suit on, as he's currently like a bouncer of some sort at this establishment. He may have some information for some coin.
Awesome. Is Seraphina within the same area that I am? Are we all investigating in like a general
I would
area?
say you're
or-
maybe close, but you're not like literally together, as that'd be too
Right, of course.
suspicious.
I just want to make sure I can send a message to them without it being weird. That's 120 feet.
Yeah, I'm definitely within 120 feet. I'm like in the middle of the street, so.
I will you'll hear like a few notes on the wind and then a message of like a whisper of Shanks like, talk to the person in the suit over there.
Shanks, I'll just kind of like glance around and then not knowing
Yeah,
I
you
can
don't see him.
respond. Shanks, you don't have to whisper in a message. It's magically transponded into your head.
You hear a few more notes on the wind, but it's really cool.
Seraphina just rolls her eyes and then approaches the bearded devil.
Greetings. You require.
Yes.
You want to
know
go
where I
in?
might find... no, not quite.
Today
Unless
is
this is a
ladies'
potion
night.
shop. No, I'm looking for a potion shop. Do you know where I can find one?
Potion? It's in the city, capital city. You're not even that. You're on the outskirts. You have a ways to go. Fucking devils. Ugh. Come on, you look in there. Look, as he kind of points her in direction, revealing the curtains. As you see some legs and some muscles. We have plenty to choose out of.
No interest in that. I'm on a urgent message. Urgent matters.
What? You don't like that? Weird taste. Doesn't fancy your body parts?
I'm on urgent matters for my own archdevil. Can you just point me the way of the nearest apothecary shop?
There's not near one. It's in the capital city. You still have to go in the city.
We are in the city.
You're not in the city. You're on the outskirts. Do you even live here?
Shanks
No,
sends
I
another
don't
message to
live
Seraphina. I can shoot him if you want.
Wait, we made it back to the barge, so we went to the barge.
Yeah,
which
it's
was,
a
like,
long
here.
way to get into the main city. You're like on the outskirts. You're just like traveling. The barge is over here.
The barge is over here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, not parked there. There's no way. The ticket parking would be so expensive.
The ticket parking. I just kind of sigh. And then once I get like out of the I just like whisper to the nearest alleyway that I pass by. No idea where the rest of my party members are, except for Maltooth. He probably has a shit stealth. Oh, and I guess Caden. Caden probably has a shit stealth too.
Yeah.
Apparently none of these devils know shit. We need to head further into the city.
Alright, so it takes you about an hour, but you eventually make it towards the inside of the city. It's very bustling, very colorful, different vendors, different shops, blacksmiths, enchanters, apothecaries, magical doodads, and some dirty, perverted stuff in the corner that's hidden in the dark alley. If you dare, you may go. As there are obviously spas and other things along the lines of this place.
We're nearby that stupid gem seller I met before.
You'll have to roll investigation to find that same vendor. That'll be a DC 25. Good luck.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You're
I'll
in
look at it as well.
a city of 1 million people. You might not find the right one.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna look for the nearest apothecary shop. So, is that the investigation perception?
No, you can find one. There's like probably like 100 different ones.
All right. I'll just look up to the nearest one that looks, I don't know, somewhat more reputable than the rest somehow.
Okay. Yeah, you see kind of a pompous individual that has kind of devoted himself towards obesity quickly enough, as he is quite large. He seems to be sitting on a chair, unable to move physically, as the creature looks human but isn't. Greetings! What can I help you? You're looking for rings, jewels, gems, anything of interest? Or maybe some
Yeah.
potions?
Yeah, the potions. Okay, good.
As he kind of, you can see the chair he sits on it has like 2 wheel spokes. It's a wheelchair, he moves. But he moves with his tippy toes instead. He's too lazy to move it with his hands.
Well, I have some wares, but I'd also be interested in trading some potions for it. I have these 9 vials of worm blood, and I have these 8 vials of truth serum, as well as some flesh golem meat chunks if you'd be interested. I'm also looking for health potions.
Plenty of those. But premium cost, of course.
Well, how much would you be willing to trade for 9 warm blood vials and 8 truth serum potions?
How much is the worm blood vials selling for?
The worm blood vials are 130 gold pieces each, and you never gave me a cost for the truth serum.
He'll sell you each worm blood vial for 1 peeling potion.
Okay.
Because that's usually it's 125 gold pieces a potion, so it's close enough.
Yeah.
Switch those with health potions.
And then what? What else? Oh, you're just selling
Never
the
gave me
vial?
a cost for the truth serum.
Truth serum.
Mm-hmm.
They sell for 150, so you could get store credit basically.
Okay, so
This really is hell.
It's 150. Would that be enough to buy some great? You said greater are like 250. How much is a greater health potion again?
Greater is
250?
much more actually. But it's 300 for a greater.
Okay, so 8 times 150 equals divided by. What'd you? 300?
300 each because of the it's obviously more expensive in hell. It's just double.
Yeah. Okay, so I can sell him for. I'll trade you these 8 serums for 4 greater.
Give me persuasion.
I can also throw in these 4 meat golem chunks.
He doesn't want them.
He doesn't want the flesh golem meat chunks.
They can't be used for anything.
Yeah, they can. If you eat them, they make
Yeah,
you turn
but
insane. It makes you insane.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't want that. He can't brew it into anything.
You can't brew that? Oh, I thought that would be something they can brew. Never
No.
mind.
You brew it into a nice
Persuasion?
stew.
I'm not horrible at persuasion. No, not that good at persuasion.
All right. He will give you.
Remember, you still have
How many?
+4 if you want it.
Sorry, no,
Oh, okay.
that doesn't last that long. Depending if you cast it now. Well,
Yeah, I like to like cast it like all the time.
Yeah, but you have to let me
I can
know
throw
beforehand.
in
You
the
can't just
75
say it
gold worth
every time. You have to let me know if you're doing
Okay,
it.
I'll throw in this extra 50 gold piece worth cot and this 75 gold worth silverware.
He's not interested in that.
He's not interested in the 75 gold worth of silverware?
No.
This is good silver, you know.
It's real.
He looks at you. Are you really a devil? You don't act like one.
Well, I'm trying to get my money's worth, thank you very much.
So how many serums do you have?
I have 8.
Okay, he'll give you 3 graders for the 8.
Three graders and 2 regular.
No. You're getting a steal
Fine, I'm gonna
here.
go to a different
Not many
vendor then.
people
It's
are
not
gonna
worth
want
it.
this. Ha! You think you're gonna get a better deal elsewhere?
Fine, if I throw in this bloodstorm spell scroll, would I get the 4?
I will take it, yes. For 4.
Okay, deal.
Alright, takes the scroll.
Scroll and 4 greater. Oh, and how much for some extra vials?
As now you see the
Just for
scroll,
the-
he priced it up to 1,000 gold pieces for sale.
You said the bloodstorm?
Yeah, he's selling for 1,000 now.
He's selling it for 1,000. Okay. Damn it.
He's got to increase the price, of course. It's not,
Yeah.
but it does sell for a lot because it is an interesting spell. It is considered 4th level, I think. So yeah, that's pretty.
Sleet storm? No, it's not. It's the 2nd level.
I believe it's an Ice Storm mutation, which Ice Storm is a 4th level.
Yes, that's why.
Oh,
Fourth
it's an
level.
ice storm. I thought it was a sleet storm mutation. My bad.
Sleet Storm's still 4th
Unfortunate.
level. Sleet Storm's really strong.
Sorry, Pashini.
It's like, I don't think anybody could use it really, honestly. Like to learn it properly, you could use it as a spell, but that's it.
Yeah.
I technically
You got a
can't
wizard.
learn it. I can try to get my spell corrupted for the same thing. But...
Yeah, so if you ever get Sleet Storm, that's what it would become. It'd become that Bloodstorm.
Mm.
How much?
I've got
I'm just
sleep,
gonna
so-
like, just kind of like, how much for vials? Just regular vials.
Vials.
Yes, to put potions in and whatnot. Gold piece each, say.
1 platinum each.
So 10 gold each.
1 platinum, yes. Not gold.
You're insane, and I'm just gonna walk away from him. Okay, that was not worth it.
That's why you need someone to have glass blowing as a profession. It's really handy.
Yeah.
That's kind of true.
It's actually a thing now. Like, you can actually get it.
I mean, they're normally worth like a silver piece each, so. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go try.
They're
He
not
said
a
he's a
silver
soul-
piece. They're a gold piece each.
There are gold piece each. Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're up and expensive. But you could get it somewhere else cheaper, yeah. But it depends. And this place is obviously trying to rip you off, no matter what.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
I'm gonna like whisper into the nearest alley. Can you maybe find some area where I can, buy some glass vials for cheaper?
Keep
Mhm.
asking your
And
friends.
the only other thing we need to do, we have health potions now, and also some place we can buy. We're looking for cold weather clothing, and a gem salesman, and someplace I can buy cheaper glass vials at 10 gold pieces each, which is fucking ridiculous.
Okay. You hear some notes upon the wind. Yes, I shall.
That's his like second character.
And then
Apparently not,
he
like, again,
Shanks
Two
like if he had a
rolls
cape, he would like
eyes.
whisk it away and then run.
It's like Two-Face.
But yeah, Shanks goes for that. Yeah.
So all of us, would that be a perception or investigation, you think?
Investigation to find
Okay.
this deal of steel.
Well, we're
Okay.
looking for any of those. That would, yeah, 9, of course.
There's
Me and
something
Kaden,
like.
I'm just glaring at the other vendor.
Just picking
Okay,
his belly button.
Can I look for something like a tiny itty bitty bit more specific?
What are you looking for?
I want to go. Okay, essentially, I want to find somewhere that sells things with vials, and I want to like sneakily pick through their trash can to see if there's any empty
Oh.
vials I could just take for free instead of having to pay for them.
All right, roll an investigation for that.
Okay, I'm gonna use enhance ability on myself to give me advantage on it. Bam, 22.
Roll me
Nice.
a d10.
Got you.
You find 3 cracked vials.
Perfect.
They can still
Shake
be
says, and he-
used, but they could easily shatter at a moment's notice.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Shanks will pocket those and like slip back into an alleyway.
Marcus, what are you looking for?
I was actually looking for something first.
What? I can't hear you.
Oh. I said I was looking for basically the glass vial things as well.
Okay. The best steal you find is a person selling them for 3 gold pieces a bottle. That's the best deal you'll get around here.
How much?
3 gold
3
pieces a
gold.
bottle.
Mm,
As they have plenty in stock.
how many would I be able to carry?
If she sold it to you by the dozen, you could carry multiple, but you'd be holding a bunch of boxes.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to put it in your inventory. If you
Yeah.
wanted to put it in your inventory, like a backpack or something, you'd probably only have 1.
Like 1 box or like 1 dozen?
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
And each vial is 3 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll put one in my backpack, like one dozen, and then I'll go to Seraphine and show her.
All right, 36 gold pieces. Ching.
Yes.
Yes, this will do fine, thank you. She's still using her greater devil's voice.
You're not talking about.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's confusing when we have 2 mics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still using my greater devil's voice. Yeah, yes, thank you. Now we need to find cold weather clothing and some diamond. And if anybody wants to buy this flesh golem meat chunks,
You could probably get a butcher to buy it, but you're gonna get pretty low value for it.
that's fine. I just don't want to carry it around anymore.
How much do you have?
I have 4 pieces that are 30 gold pieces each.
You'll buy them for half the cost.
That's fine. That's... So 60 gold, okay.
As you notice, as they pay you, they don't really take gold. A lot of it's platinum pieces you get.
Okay, 6 platinum pieces then?
Yeah, the price gold is too abundance, as it's easier to trade with smaller coin.
Yeah, we're destroying the economy in hell. We're introducing too much gold.
Well, they can melt it down. They can use it for something else.
Everything I want to sell. I want to keep the worm bile. Now we just have to look for cold weather clothing and I think 9 health potions and 4 greater health potions will hold us off. We might want to buy another stock because I don't know when we're gonna run into a vendor ever again. Oh wait, we needed to buy health kits for Pashini as well.
All right.
Yeah. I want to try to get some potion of greater health as well. How much were they again?
He said that they're 300.
Greater health, 300. Yeah, it's more expensive.
300.
Oh,
I'll take 2.
Well, Maltooth, Hashini, last chance for any health potions.
I'll
As a
also
group,
take 2
we may
greater.
decide that we want to get more, yes?
Pushini already has some. She's a bat.
I'm gonna transform to a Zubat.
Zubat.
Volumes green.
Yeah, I'll grab 2 as well.
Kaden, I don't believe you have much money. I could buy you a sum with our party funds, since you helped slay the worm and whatnot. Would you like any? Kaden? You there?
Wrong alleyway. I'm in this one.
Oh, sorry, Jenks. Do you need any health potions, Jenks? Since I know
Yeah,
you're flat
but
broke.
I don't have like any money, and I only have this
Again,
one.
You helped slay the guy, so
Oh yeah, yeah. I did enough. I worked hard enough to deserve some health potions as a reward for my hard work. Is that it?
exactly.
Awesome. Also, here are these, and I take the 3 vials I got from the trash can, and like my hand comes out from the shadows and just places them in her hands. Yeah, like a few health potions would be kind of cool too. Also,
Well,
wash those.
Yes, thank you so much for these. I'm sure they will be very useful. She kind of inspects the cracks.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
put-
I'm gonna use one of the soul coins that we got to buy. One of the soul coins. I'm gonna see if I can buy. You said it's at regular price if you buy it with soul coins, right?
Correct. So each soul coin's
What is it?
1,000 gold pieces.
What is the regular price of a greater again?
A greater?
Yeah.
It's. I think it's like 150.
Okay.
They don't have a lot in stock if you keep buying from the same vendor.
Yeah,
Well,
like
we-
one guy.
Okay, so I could buy 6. 6 and and 2/3, but that's not. We can't buy 2/3 of a health potion. It's ridiculous.
You just pour out a third of it.
As you
Can I buy
progress
it
the
now?
campaign, enjoy these low-level areas because once you get into the higher layers, prices will increase by a significant amount.
Yes, which is
Because of the rarity of it, because there are not many cities and towns that reside having a lot of supplies from the material world. There are places that they get shipments maybe once a year.
Yeah.
to a vendor. If I buy a package deal, could I please buy please 7 greater health potions and I'll give you this soul coin.
That's just not a steal at all. Six.
A great amount for them, so I assumed it would be a package deal.
6, I say.
She's not very good at bargaining. She's kind of like
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Fine. But I'll be sure to tell your superior about this.
Yeah, right. I don't have a superior. I work for myself.
Was 1 soul coins.
So obviously some people have free souls here, as some are not tied down by the chain code.
Yeah, they broke out, came their own men.
Okay, so now we're just looking. Oh, we wanted to buy health kits. Does any of the nearby vendors have health kits?
What? Healer's kits? Yeah, it's an
No,
excruciating
not
amount of
healer
price.
kits. Health kits.
The hell's a health kit? I've never heard of a health kit before.
Is it a healer's kit? Oh, it is a healer's
Yeah,
kit.
healer's
Right.
kit.
What the fuck's a health kit?
I don't know.
Close.
Healer's health, whatever.
Yeah, they're
1.5.
really expensive because they're hard to get around here. One healer kit sells for 100 gold pieces.
You just don't want Pashini doing her thing, do you?
I'm just being honest. This is the price.
That's alright. It's world building.
It is world building because they don't craft it here. Depending if you want something made of flesh, then totally.
Okay, so I have 4 on me. How many do you have left, Pashini?
But the cool thing about
what
healer's
is this?
kits, they have 10 bandages in them, and then they have 10 charges.
Yeah.
So I've only got 1 healer's kit, but it has how many charges? I wrote this down. It has 7 charges left.
Like you could spend 1 soul coin to have enough healer's kits for the rest of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Like you guys have so many soul coins, so don't feel like I'm cheap. I'm trying to give the idea of hell being super hard to obtain stuff that mortal people can't really obtain.
Yeah.
You're able to buy things from hell, but hell doesn't really require healer's kits. Why? They're just gonna kill somebody or torture them, and they're immortal. They live a long life.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need fucking ailments, and if they're gonna die, they might as well just die.
I'm happy to spare one of Pashini's soul coins. She has 8.
Okay. One of Pashini's, and I imagine you want me to swallow all of them.
Yes.
We'll say that
please.
you agreed to this beforehand, so you don't have to transfer out of that form. Okay, so now you have 3 unknown. And okay, where are my health kits?
Pashini could carry at least 1 extra healer's kit, and she'll be fine.
Okay, I just put
Um,
all of them in the inventory for
but-
now.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out afterwards.
Okay. So now we want to look for cold weather clothing and somewhere to buy gems.
Oh, cold weather gear. Good luck with that. That's gonna be hard to find
Yeah, so yes, I would like a nice sweater in this.
in this city.
Imagine they might sell to people looking to go further down into the hills.
Of course,
I don't know.
but you're gonna be probably paying a premium for it.
Yeah, probably.
It just depends how much you want to spend, and you have to gear up 6 people.
I actually already have cold weather clothing on me. I bought it before the campaign started.
Well, some people didn't think of that. They didn't know if they were gonna survive all the way to the ice level.
That is fair.
Yeah, Serafina, some people are dumb like me.
Some people want to die. Shakes it. I mean, Shakes is half naked. If he makes it to the ice level,
Or they just
boy.
cast some cold resistance spell on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Or find the
fire.
ring
Yeah.
of warmth. Ring of warmth is a really good one. Keeps you warm.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'd be
sure,
cool
we
to
can
have one
find-
of those.
I think they changed it now. Ring of warmth instead, it gives you it gives you warm, but it does damage now when you use it. It does cold damage on use. I think it's like 2d8 or something like that.
I mean,
I'll
we're
look it
looking
up.
for anything that will give us resistance to cold damage. So, like, boots of winter kind,
Yeah, you can find those if you want. I'm just saying,
rod
they're
of warming. What are the other ones that do it? Or like rod of warming or something? There's one like that.
Something
I'm
like that.
sorry.
I don't know.
I know I'm being ridiculous. I'm just trying to keep us from freezing to death later on.
Yes. Yeah, why would you want to do that? Yeah, so for the Ring of Warmth, it's anytime you take cold damage, the ring reduces the damage by 2d8. And then while you wear it, all of your stuff doesn't get affected by cold temperature. Which is cool.
There's a cold resistant ring too you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says while wearing this ring, you and everything you wear are unharmed by temperatures of 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking for ring of warmth, boots of winter kind, cold weather clothing, anything, like that, and gems.
Okay. What kind of gems do you want to buy?
We're looking for diamonds.
Alright, diamonds, they'll be a little bit more expensive, but yeah, you can buy a 300 gold piece diamond for 500 gold pieces.
And the 500 for...
Oh, the 500 gold piece diamond would be a 750.
Okay, so 750... And
No,
how
no,
much
it's not
diamond
70.
dust did you want?
No, it's
Maybe?
650 for 500.
Okay, 650, and what did you say the 300 was?
500.
Okay. And how much diamond dust did you want, Caden?
100, I believe.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Like his mic is...
Oh, I was on mute. 100
Oh,
gold
welcome
worth.
I
back.
was about to say, what the fuck?
He just like left the game. I'm out, guys. Thanks for buying me stuff.
See you guys later. Suckers.
Right?
How much diamond dust did you want?
100 gold. I made notes of 100 gold.
Okay. Okay, right now we're on... Would it still be at the premium price if we paid in a soul coin?
No. Soul coin. Like, that's the cool thing about it. If you pay in a soul coin, you won't get the premium. That's only for people who don't have soul coins.
Okay. So that would
Mhm.
still be 500 plus 3, so that would be 800, and then we could buy 200 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah, soul coins are like the god set in this game. They will help you buy your stuff at a affordable price.
That's
But
awesome.
they're hard to obtain. Obviously, you guys had to do so many missions and almost died through them.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them did die.
Well, yeah, great sacrifices had
Yeah.
to be made.
Yeah, I wonder.
So I'll pass over 1 soul coin,
and get past the 300 gold diamond to Caden, the 500 gold diamond, and 200 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Wonderful. How do I add that?
So if you go to your item name, and it's like underneath the copper pieces, there's a little plus symbol near the total weight, and you just press plus, and then you just type in the description.
Oh, okay.
And you can, add anything you want to your inventory. So I have a 300 gold's worth diamond, and so does Marcus. But I don't know if we're going to be running into any gem dealers later on, so we may want to stock up more. We still have 2 soul coins.
I let you
left.
guys know, Ring of Warmths, if you want to buy them, they're 1 soul coin each.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I don't have any attunement slots though.
No, or if
We're
you're
gonna get
gonna,
one
How many
or if
soul
you're gonna-
coins each?
If you're gonna buy them with golds, it's 2,000 each.
Oh.
Mm,
Or 1 soul coin?
yeah.
Oh, that's compelling.
Because it's 1,000 gold pieces.
I don't have any attunement slots, though.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, you'd only use them when we're in the cold levels of hell.
Mhm.
And believe
Yeah, and
me,
we'll have
I
one
mean,
more
it's
by
better than
then.
taking exhaustion for every hour you're
Let's
outside
see,
the
Ring
cold.
well, they changed Ring of Warmth for the new one, so we're using the new version, which is, I think they made them better. Let me see if I can get it here. If it would ever load. Yeah, so if you take cold damage while wearing this ring, it reduces the cold damage you take by 2d8.
Yeah.
That's what the new change is. The
Yeah,
original,
which
the
is
original ring
Any
change.
good, any bad.
The original one just gave you resist in the cold. So this one you roll it instead. So
Mhm.
it's nerfed basically. They nerfed it.
And 1 more soul coin on diamonds. And then the last soul coin on a ring of warmth, maybe?
If you want the
What do you guys
boots, then I can give you the price for that.
Yeah, sure. How much would be the boots?
What are the boots again? Winter boots or whatever?
Boots of winter kind.
Oh yeah, okay. Boots of the Winterland. Okay.
Oh, Winterland, okay.
Those ones require attunement. That one gives you cold resistance. That one does not at 2d8. But okay. Let's see.
How many attunement slots do we have right now?
4.
Okay, so I have 2 attunement slots available.
Oh, they're way expensive. Good God. More than the ring does. They're 2 soul coins each. Because they give you cold resistance. That's why.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think I'm gonna spend 1 more soul coin to get 5. What do you guys think? We can turn it into powdered diamonds later, because I'm just worried about the greater restoration, because it takes 100 of diamond dust per use of greater.
Mm.
That's what we
Pashini
need.
is a bat, Mo. She's on your
Pashini
head.
is a bat, so she can't talk. And Mole
She
just
will
can't
deliver
talk.
it.
Location.
He'll deliver it to Serafina by basically just running into her head. Drop the
What are you
paper
giving
and the
to me?
soul coin. What
A
Mole's
soul-
giving to Pashini.
I just kind of like stare at the soul coin. What?
And then Pashini comes back with a piece of paper from Mole. That has the picture of the Ring of Warmth on it.
Oh, thank you.
And then she goes back to Mole and plops on his head again.
Bleh.
Right. In that case, I will purchase 2 rings of warmth and let's say an extra 500 diamond and then 500 diamond dust with the other soul coin.
Okay. You buy all the things
So-
at different shops from different vendors, finding a 1 on either one.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Zubat.
I'll give you I'll give you 200 extra, 300 extra diamond dust, and I'll keep a hold of the rest.
You're talking to me?
Yes, Caden.
Okay.
So you get another 300 gold's worth of diamond dust,
Okay. Thank you.
and I'll keep a hold of the 200 GP.
So that gives me 500 diamond dust total.
Yeah, and then I'll keep a hold of the 500 GP diamond just in case. So then we have 2 rings of warmth. So that's half of our party covered. Who here has a good con save?
Me.
Ooh.
I do.
I have a +1.
I have a +8, I think.
I have +4.
+2.
Yeah, all around not great con saves.
Well, I think I have because of Warcaster, I have advantage too, right?
Yeah, that's
have
just for
advantage
maintaining
on
concentration on
concentration.
spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But +8
It's
is
just-
good, so you should be
A
fine.
+8 is very good.
Depends,
especially with my
obviously. Sometimes I will justify that when you do get to that layer, sometimes the con save won't matter. It's so cold that it's unbearable.
Yeah, it
But
just happens.
you're very far away from it, so you still have time.
Yeah. Well,
But-
hopefully the 2 rings of warmth will be good enough for later. Okay, now I think we're all ready. We can go.
Just
ahead
cast
into-
fire shield on you. You'll be good for an hour.
Surely.
Oh, I think I have that.
I might. I don't know if it's on the bard spell list.
Right. Well, that will be okay. So I think we got everything we want, and time to go deal with the fucking sword.
Yeah.
Fire shield.
It's not a sword, it's a scythe.
Whatever. It's a sword in my mind.
Everything's a sword in your mind because you don't have a sword. You have a
Yeah.
a doopy one.
Like, every weapon you look at is your old sword.
Yeah, you're like, where's my sword at?
I miss you so much.
You guys can buy
I
that
do.
box too if you ever want to drop a lot of soul coins for this baby.
Oh right. Sorry, I'm very
I do.
broke.
We're not that rich, sadly.
Not very.
Okay, I do have one thing I want to do before
You
we
could
leave
trade your
this.
items though, if it's items you don't want to use that you
Um,
found
Mhm.
in this world.
Could I try and find, like, I don't know, like, I'm not sure how I would search for this. I'm looking for a bounty hunter, essentially, or like a tracker, or, you know, finder of lost things in the hell. I don't know.
Oh, you want to pay some then to find your thing?
Yes.
You know, you realize it's probably gonna cost you soul coins, right?
Where I'm willing to pay all of my soul coins in order to try and find Lucius's
your-
body.
Oh, Lucius's body. That was your weapon.
No, I'm
Damn.
gonna try and find Lucius.
Wow. He'd be honored if he wasn't dead.
Yeah, you probably do find something around the vicinity of Dis, in the darker alleys of the places. You kind of ask rumor or tale for the best bounty hunter that money could buy. As you eventually,
Not that good, but just somebody who seems reasonable. I only have 4 soul coins.
yeah, 4 soul coins is not gonna find a real body, sadly. No one's gonna go out of their way for that.
Pashini doesn't, because she doesn't know who that is. So
Um,
she's not gonna help.
Yeah, that's too low.
Mm.
In like maybe Forgotten Realms Favorune, 4,000 gold, people would totally. But in Hell, it's much steeper.
Mm-hmm.
They may track the body down for full soul coins, but they're not going to retrieve it. And that kind of defeats the point.
Mm-hmm.
Could I sign some type of contract saying
Oh,
that
you
I
want to
would-
sign a contract?
Wow.
That might work.
No,
but
just to have 4 soul
no,
coins now.
that's not how
and
it
on
works. You
delivery
can't do
of
that.
And 4 soul coins now, and on delivery of the body,
No, it
another
doesn't-
full soul
Doesn't
coins.
work that way.
Doesn't work that way.
Well,
Yeah.
not for 4 soul coins, no.
Well, I'm saying that I would give them 4 soul coins now, and when they deliver the body, I would have an additional whatever.
They're not. They can track the body, but they're not going to do that kind of deal. If they made a deal like that, you would have to bring some pretty good money, at least 10 soul coins just to track the body and grab the body back, and then 10 initially to give the body to you. Because they may be fighting demons or devils to get your body.
Yeah.
They're not going to, and I will let you know, his body is likely going to be either safeguarded or maybe he has to find where they buried his ass.
And the rest of them too.
And that could count. That could be like months down the road, and I would bring it up and spring it up that hey, he finds you and he brings you something in a bag.
Yeah, sorry, that was all that was left.
Because the bounty hunters will go from layer to layer to layer. They'll find you. That's the cool thing about them. They will track you down. So even if you made a deal in Dis, they'll find you in a different layer.
I mean, Seraphina would be willing to pay 4 soul coins to at least know the location of Lucius, yes.
Well, it depends if you have at least, 10 or 20 soul coins to work with.
Well, I'm not asking, I'm just trying to find the location of his body.
Well, like I said, 4 soul coins is very little for that. You can pay somebody for 4 soul coins, but I don't want to, break your heart and be like, this guy never found it because he died on the way.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to save up more for a better bounty hunter then.
Ideally, yeah. I would recommend it if you really want to find Shank's body and either properly
Shank's body? No, I know where Shank's body is.
No, you don't.
Nearby.
His character. Or you can always, you can make a pact, but I know your character would never make a pact. That'd be not worth it. That's not worth your soul, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because I know it's on this layer still, that I thought it would be better to get it now before we get too far away.
Or you might forget about him, honestly, down the road. But it's hard to say.
I won't forget about him.
Character will have different things to deal with.
Yeah, everyone misses me. I mean, everyone misses Lucius.
Mrs. Lucius.
And you never know. Maybe you'll make down the road. There's possibilities of progression as well. You might make allies with a devil. Maybe he owes you a favor. That could come in handy as well. There's many ways of manipulating. Instead of just killing devils, you can obviously work with them to get what you want, as long as both people are happy. It's like with Shanks in this mafia bus. He's trying to make him happy, but obviously, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know if you guys are going to give him up as a slave.
Probably not.
Pushini 100% will.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that one.
Right. Well, first matter is to go to the market and see if it's still there. If it is, I personally can either trade this ring I have, which I would be loath to do since it may be helpful later on and may save our lives. Or we could just try jumping the guy.
Pushini makes bat sounds. You don't
Thanks,
know
also
if
makes
it's like,
bat
yeah,
sounds.
I agree, or if it's, no, I actually just want to sell the slave.
Sell the slave. Yeah. Slave would be easier for sure to get what you want. But in the end of the day, I know Seraphina will never sell a slave.
She won't. Not unless he's a really
until you're
dude.
forced to, or somehow mind controlled. I can't do it.
I mean, to be fair, at least she would never sell any of you guys out.
Aww.
I think Shanks would sell you right away.
It depends.
You want a penthouse and all the bitches you want? I'm joking.
I would like just a house, perhaps, to start. A house would be nice.
All right. Well, I suppose let us all try and stealth over to the market, and then, Pushini, you may actually have to leave your form in order to do the, tracky magic that you have.
No, we know where he is.
Yeah, we don't know if he's still there or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have gone already.
Let's go.
So let's go to the market, see if he's still there. Then, well, again, this has to be a party decision. We either steal him, so essentially jump the guy, get the sword, and then get the fuck out of Dodge. Or we try and buy him off legally with this ring, which, again, it's a very useful magical item. And then she's just gonna kind of look over in the other direction and just be like, or we could sell off the slave to the other guy and do this thing or whatever. Yeah, so those are our maybe 3 options. Everybody, I guess, cast a vote.
I really wish Bashini was telepathic, because she would say something here to help, but she's a bat. She's like, blip.
Well, is this the guy? Is this the guy
Raise
that
your
can
hand
black
or
death?
wing if you think that we should try and jump the guy. Serafina raises her hand.
You just see Pashini just kind of shrug her little bat shoulders. She's like, yeah. She's doing her best.
Mm-hmm. Shanks slowly comes out of the alleyway that he was in, back to when the party, wherever the party is reconvening. I might have an idea that makes everyone happy.
Yes? Is this...
I mean, the reason that this mafia boss wants this guy in the first place is because he's so useful. But if we can offer him a better deal, we might be able to keep him. Or get him back.
I just kind of stare at Shanks. And what would be more useful?
Shanks does a super, super gaudy bow and puts a finger to his chest. Yours truly, of course. If I can convince him that over the course of my time working for him, I can get him more things than he can, why would he give him up? Why wouldn't he give him up? And that gives me the security of working with him throughout all the layers, assuming if everything goes well, I'll be able to travel between layers, which means I'd be able to come back, for example, if he ascended, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll spell it all out. I'll spell it all out very, very clearly.
Seraphine just kind of turns away from Shanks. Essentially, there's this mob boss who sent us to go get the guy for Chot from the prison that you joined us in.
Okay.
Shanks was in love with him for some reason and wants to be his underling. Don't know why.
That's irrelevant.
We had killed the devil beforehand for him and got some money for that. And the deal was that he would give us 6 soul coins and the Pashini's sword if we give over this forge heart guy to him. Right now, we know the location of the sword, Pashini's sword. We could either buy it outright, or we could give over the slave to this mafia boss guy.
If we give him the slave, he'll give us the sword.
As well as 6 soul coins. But again, I am not a big fan of selling anybody into slavery.
But wait, the guy, he's the one that can be a blacksmith for us.
Yes.
That sounds like a lot more. Sounds a lot better to keep him then.
So that's another vote against them.
Wait. Let me try it. Let me paint you a picture here. Okay, here's my plan. We pull up. I say, ta-da, and then I give him Forge Heart. But I say that I want to continue working with him. Now that we've paved the way to his ascension, if I swear my soul to him once we find it, I can either offer my soul itself in exchange for Forge Heart back, or the money that I make over the course of the adventure buys him back. And guess what? Win-win. I get the security of working with one of the most powerful people on Dis, you get to work with me, and we have Forge Heart back. All we need to do is find my soul.
What if you just
Venus
won't sell him back
stares.
though?
Seraphina stares blankly at Shakes.
I mean, the only thing I need to do is be more valuable than him, right? It's money that talks.
Do you
And
know
we've
this guy
already
well
done
enough?
2 incredible missions for him. Why wouldn't he believe we could?
But do you know this guy well enough to
Not
know
at all.
what he wants?
No,
Nope.
not at all.
Nope, that's
Maltese,
the
what's your
gamble.
vote?
But I'm known to be quite persuasive, if you don't mind me saying.
If he's a mob boss, I doubt we can kill him. I don't think
He's a
that's
pit
enough.
feed mob boss.
Yeah. And not only would I working for him help us get stronger, but having an inside man would make it even easier to kill him, right? It's
Well,
not
maybe
like
part-
I like him being alive because I like him as a person. He's just useful.
Well, maybe part of the deal of you working with them is we still have access to the blacksmith to blacksmith weapons.
Are you talking
forge or
about
whatever.
eating the blacksmith? Or are you talking about eating the pit feed?
I don't know. That's just my idea. You know, it would take a bit of time, but we would be able to get him back, and I would need a way to give him treasure that I find throughout the different layers while I'm looking for my soul. So if we have a contact with him, that allows us to keep tabs on him essentially.
We could give him over, get the sword, and then come back later tonight and break him out. Take him with us.
Maybe, but you know.
Oh, he'll still be there.
Do we have something we could put on him that we could find later?
It's not the kind of magic I specialize in, sorry. I mean, I'm sure I can find him with my human eyes, but that's about it.
But that we have to leave tonight. That's the thing.
That's why I need to try and convince him to make an investment on our future of working together, to make sure that he knows the true value that I can bring. And so he trusts us. Well, maybe not trusts, but allows us to work with him.
Shakes, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I think that's a fucking horrible idea.
Wow. He's bawling, crying, tears.
Don't be so loud, you'll attract attention.
Tashini flies to Shakes, plops on his head, and she just like pets his eyes. with her wings.
Oh, there's bats in my eyes. No. Yeah, he'll sniffle and kind of calm down. What's wrong with my idea?
Trusting a devil in any regards is not going to be.
I mean, and for you to sign up to work for him, it kind of is enlisting the whole group.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
exactly.
I'm the only one that would be offering up a soul. It would
You don't
simply
even
be
have your
equivalent
soul yet
exchange.
to trade with. He's made it very clear he's not interested in you unless you have a soul for him to have.
He's not interested in me yet. But since now we've done 2 great missions for him, I can prove my worth and get him back. They're out of character. I don't want to push this idea too much. It's not something that I'm trying to make happen. This is just Shanks trying to convince the party. Or at least put that forward.
Alright, as you guys travel to Agora, there's a little goblin in a little raft of the river Styx. As he looks like he wants some money, a gold piece per person.
By this point, Pashini would have dropped into Mole's bag and turned into her normal self. She's just gonna stay there.
You wanna ride to where you need to go in Agora? Pay up.
And
Alright, pay up again. And I'm gonna refresh my disguise self. So another spell slot to look like a horned devil still.
Ooh, sorry, I need to roll a d20 for my enhanced ability.
Oh, I need to roll d20 for my disguise self.
Aha, everyone roll your d20s.
Okay, gotta roll 2 d20s. You said it was a 2 and a 14. That was very close.
Close. What spell was it? Disguise
I-
self? That's hilarious.
Cast locate object, which is to find Jackal. And I will cast that. And then. Ah! Okay.
Was it
I just
still
wanna
in the-
know if
it's
Jack
still
was
in the
still
same
here.
spot.
Okay.
He's still in the same spot.
It's a good news.
So why don't we have a plan A A and a plan B?
Hey, Bub, you gonna pay up?
Yes, here's your money, Imp.
1 gold piece each. Okay. Counting.
I'll pay for Caden since you only have platinum. And
Guys,
I'll
I
pay
don't
for
have any
Shanks
money.
since he has no money.
Oh, thanks. You're so nice, Horn Devil.
There's
Shut up, slave.
There's a bunch of places. As Shanks passes the barge of theater, as he wanted to go there, but they ignore it again.
Yeah. Yeah, he like if there was a window,
There's the
he
market
would
of
be
victims.
putting his hand on it and looking out
That's that one
wistfully.
too. I think you guys only went to the market of killers. This is where you get your
we
guy
also
for
went to-
your assassination.
Yeah.
Or bounty board.
You remember Shanks got his ass kicked by that chain devil in the arena?
Yep, and you got you got dragged to a
No,
cabin.
you got
and
tortured
beaten
for an
shit
hour.
out of
Yeah, that was. Ooh, I almost did it.
it.
So let's come up with a plan A and a
Well, I
plan
think
B.
the plan for the Neogi shop is, do you have silence, Caden?
I do.
I think we should cast a zone of silence on him. And then all of us essentially just jump him and beat him to shit, and then
Beat
get
shit
the
out
fuck
of
out of
him.
here.
That can be plan A, but what's plan B? Like if he has like 6 goons in there or
He has
something.
goons, guaranteed. You did see his goons. He has gray renders with him.
Yeah. If only we knew some other goons, Shanks says.
As
You
well
know, a
as
certain
he has
mob.
a big Umber Hulk, not a normal size one.
So
What
what
the hell
if
is an
it,
Umber Hulk?
A scary beetle with crazy eyes that confuses you.
and the chance of one of them getting out and getting reinforcements? I mean, this isn't sounding like something we want to pick a fight on.
There's a lot of people. Actually, Shanks didn't mention the bounty hunter that was looking for him, but he would at this point. Yeah, there's a lot of people looking for us.
That's the Umber
Well,
Hulk. That's
yeah.
the new one.
That's cool.
It's a rhino one.
I don't think we should try to kill him, guys. I don't think that's a good idea.
We could
Oh.
try and steal it. You guys are thieves, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you remember he didn't want to take it out for you guys until you had the money.
Yeah.
As it's 22 soul coins for him.
I really don't see a way around this. I think we just have to give him, unfortunately, to get the weapon.
Do we have 22 soul coins between us?
We have 18.
Yeah, Shanks takes his pockets and folds them inside out.
No, we have 17 now because Pashini sold.
Yeah.
Nope, 16 altogether. 16.
If we sold the slaves, we would get an extra 6.
Oh,
We
I've
also
got
get the
8.
thorn.
Oh, you've got 8.
Yeah, I mean, Maul personally has 8, so.
Damn! Well, how'd you do that?
So we do have the
Okay.
soul coins.
So we have 8, and then we have 4, so 12, and then Pashini has 7,
19.
and then Marcus has how many?
Got like 4 of those -1 charges. And I got 3.
He has 3.
Me
Okay.
too. Is there anything else
So
we need
we
to buy,
have-
though?
Exactly 22 together.
That's convenient.
Curious.
Do we need to buy
Oh, are
anything
we
else?
gonna get dinged for the ones with the missing charge? I remember one of the shopkeepers being really snooty about that.
No, I've got 4.
Yeah, that was a couple of Pashinis.
And then 3 normal.
We
We'll have to
didn't.
see.
I didn't hear you.
For this, I will not be. For the soul coins that have been used, because you can just use them to siphon them. Since I know Seraphina loves to talk to each soul coin and use their power. This guy doesn't care as long as the soul coins are intact.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyway, I have 4 with -1 charge and then 3 normal.
Because you can use the soul coins, they do things in the game. They are currency, but you are torturing a soul every time you use it.
Uh-oh.
Pashini is gonna like speak up. She's like,
If you help me get Jackal, every single soul coin from here on out will all be yours. None of them for me.
But she wants to paint on them.
Yes, as long as I can paint on them.
There's an octopus, a star, a tree, a bunch of weird ass ones.
so basically, she will take no soul coins at all from here on out.
Until you tell her to.
Yeah. Or if you actively give her them. So any soul coins we get from dungeons and enemies and things.
I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
That's too mean. I can't agree to that. Maybe like so many soul coins up to a certain level, and then you can start collecting them again. I'd be okay with that.
Okay, how about the next 2 layers? Next 2 layers, all the soul coins are all yours. None
They
of
get
them
like
go
no
towards
soul coins. The
eating.
next 2 layers are like.
Nah, I don't want any.
You just see Seraphina taking out 3 soul coins and then whispering a question to each of them, and then just releasing one of the soul coins. I'll give over 3 soul coins for this. One of them ended up being a very good soul, so Seraphina couldn't give it. So I'm
Okay,
I'm
let's
I'm
agree.
I'm putting up.
Mole
I'm
will
putting up
hand
3 soul
over
coins.
his
Mole.
8 soul coins. Mole's gonna hand over his
11.
8 to Pashini.
11.
Pashini's gonna use all of it 7.
Okay, so we have
18.
Shanks is giving a very expensive thumbs up. That's about
7
all.
plus
We can do.
8.
I've already like took out the 3. And, like,
That's 21.
Yeah,
So
Seraphina
one
just
more.
fucked us.
Oh, one
We
more?
all stare at Marcus.
Yeah, sure. And then I grab one of the -1 charges.
Just use your 1/-1 charges first.
So we're just
Yeah,
not even
that's actually
worried
smarter.
about the...
I quickly grab my coins back and then like give them -1 charges first, and then give all 4 of them. I'm like, that's good, right? And then put it away.
I'm sorry I can't contribute.
It's okay, I can't either. So we're just not even worried about the other guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Your allegiance
Pashini's going
will
to.
probably be.
Yeah, Shanks like
gone.
stares in a corner.
Who's the best negotiator here?
Sadly, it's the sad one.
Shanks like slowly turns
Yeah.
around.
And that
Maybe-
sadly was already negotiated.
It's already been
22.
negotiated. Yeah, there's no negotiating beyond this point.
Right. Yeah, that's how we got the price in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually more expensive.
I remember.
So we're given the 22 soul coins for what?
A
My
King
weapon
Sword.
for somebody's quest.
I thought that's why we were giving this dude over to him.
They were
This
going
king
to, but Seraphina will not do it. Her code.
Yeah, will not do it. Just straight up won't.
Oh,
This
You
so
would,
was
have
like-
to, you would have to beat the shit out of her to sell them.
no, I agree. This is the best
Well-
solution. This is the best solution. So now we can keep the blacksmith. and still get the sword or the weapon. This is perfect. I'm on board.
I also like our chances against the goons mall, but no one's backing me on that part, so. Besides
If
you.
it goes south, then we can.
True. Yeah, Seraphina just like picks up the soul coins and just starts kind of like lugging them very slowly towards the door.
But before Seraphine actually goes to the door, Pashini gives you a hug. She like full on hugs your leg.
Well, hang on. We're
So,
all
like,
going in, right?
Yes,
yeah,
we're all
for a
going.
good couple of seconds. And then she just sprints in.
Before we go in, I want to have one more discussion. What are the odds that this dude's gonna know that we have a bounty on us and try to capture us and turn us in?
Probably
Given
not.
this, just given the wanted posters descriptions of us, pretty low.
Plus, you guys look like monsters right now, most of you.
No,
Yeah.
just me.
Oh.
I'm the only one
Yeah,
who looks like
Shanks'
a
eyes are more bloodshot. Perhaps he's
Oh
unrecognizable.
no, they're looking for a big nose with big eyes.
Oh, awesome.
And a rat body.
Shanks will close his eyes.
The only person that really kind of has is sadly Caden's character.
Yeah.
They use a disguise kit
No,
on me,
wait,
though.
he never ran into Caden.
He was in there before you guys. He had a group. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh.
He just
No,
kind
that
of ran.
never really came up.
Not really, but
I
his
made-
lore. His lore.
I made subtle hints at it, but nobody really
No one
asked or anything,
cared.
so I didn't bring it
So
up. Yeah.
sad.
We're too busy surviving a dungeon.
Yeah. No worries.
His lore.
We basically said, "Why the fuck are you here? Oh, you're here to help? Cool."
Cool,
Yeah,
awesome.
but
Come
my
here.
teammates
Big ass
died.
golem, help us.
I need the fuck out. I'm gonna go cover myself in shit to get out of here.
Basically, yeah.
But now y'all are starting to give me cool gifts, so I'm definitely hanging around.
But yeah, you're the healer. They need to deck you out. They were relying on Pashini, and Pashini now does like massive damage.
Yeah, good for her.
That's a lot of damage.
Boom, babe. Corrupted.
Right, so Seraphina's gonna be kind of touched by this moment between her and Pashini. Just kind of just a little awe moment, and she just goes ahead and starts walking through. What is going on with my fucking mouse?
Alright, I'm gonna follow the fighter in. Or the paladin, excuse me.
You see the kind of weird spider creature again. You have come back. It seems
Yeah,
right.
we came back.
Yes, we have your price.
Eh.
Seraphina slowly lugs the coins over and
Are they
thumps them on
heavy?
the desk.
They do weigh a lot if you are not of an evil alignment.
And she's lawful good, so
So
yeah.
they're heavy.
Mhm.
I can show you it if you want. 'Cause I don't think you
No.
have soul coins. There's
No, I
a
don't.
little thing about it. Here we go. That's what they look like. That's the description about them. It's an
I wish it was a
alignment thing.
banana.
Yeah, it has some powers you can do with it as well. It's pretty handy.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
you-
basically, I have disadvantage on everything right now while I'm holding this amount of self coins.
Well, but you just put them down, right?
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
I'm fine.
they're just
And I'll
hefty.
just keep my hand on top of them. May I see the sword?
No, not yet. I must convey the coins.
Well, we have the soul coins here.
He's just looking at them. Are you gonna let him look at them or no?
He can look at them, yes.
Alright. He touches them a little bit, kind of begins to smell them and lick it. And kind
He's kind of enjoying
moving
this. That's weird.
around, wiping off the starfish faces and stuff.
Is he basically just checking to see if they're real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not counterfeit.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, there's like he's just kind of looking at them individually. As he quickly, I'll be back. As you can see, he opens a kind of a trap door and kind of disappears.
He didn't take our money with him, did he?
No.
Okay, good. I'm also kind of worried about him just running off with 22 soul coins. Be like, bye.
Thanks for the soul coins. Jumps. Get them, boys.
So he brings what looks like almost like a guitar case kind of thing, except for it's made for a weapon. It's black and sleek, as there seems to be an arcane lock on it, making sure that nobody can open it. Places it
I
on
look
the
at
counter.
Pashini. Is your spell indicating?
Would my spell still be up, or do I need to recast
It'd be
it
gone
again?
now, yeah.
Let me just recast.
As you watch, he releases the seal off of it, opening it up, as you see your weapons. As all of you feel like it beckons for you to wield it. As even you, Seraphina, a light-hearted person, you can tell these weapons are evil.
Pashini feeling that and probably recognizing it, she is going to grab Jackal.
It doesn't let you. He closes it. Coins.
You can have all the coins that are right here.
Wait, hang on, Pashini. You didn't say the weapon was evil.
He is Ika's friend, and to get Ika back, which we really want to get Ika back, we're going to need him.
Well, how do we know it's evil? You didn't
You can
touch it, did
just
you?
feel a signature of it. You can just feel kind of the evil intent. It's like whispering in your ears. Wield me. Wield me.
Whoa,
So in
cool
order
sword.
So in order to do good, we're gonna use this item.
We're also going to need his expertise for the rest of the layers.
And his expertise is?
He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
As
We don't-
Yogi kind of looks at you, is the deal satisfying? As he looks at you with the coins.
I just gotta kind of glance at Pashini.
Pashini's looking at
we'll
you
be able to...
like the dullest, cutest face in the world, just pleading.
We'll be able to keep it in check, Pashini?
Please?
Yes, we can. I know him very, very well. You see, I traveled with Ika and him for quite some time. And even though we bickered sometimes, I'm fairly sure I can get him to help us.
Roll a persuasion or perception check.
Pashini is kind of she is telling the truth, but let's see. No, you can see she is being honest, but she is also very uncertain.
Oh God, 7.
Yeah,
Man.
like you could tell it's just like she does have the experience with him, and she is going to do her absolute best because they have the same goal.
Nyogi
Right.
requires your soul coins. Is it deal or not deal?
Guys, we've already
I
talked about
suppose
this.
it's a deal, but Pashini, I think I'll just hold on to the case just in case.
No.
No, I'm not going to wield the sword. I promise you that.
No.
As
Look,
he takes
I
the
did
coins.
something really, really bad, and I need Jackal's help to fix it.
I'm saying we take Jackal with us, but I'm saying I don't think anybody should wield it as a weapon.
Let's take this
I
outside,
did.
guys. Let's take this outside.
Okay, I'll just
Pashini-
slide the 22 soul coins over the desk at
Yeah,
the
he
Nyogi.
takes them. He's counting each one. Putting them into what
Fish-
looks like a chest.
And then I'll just kind of like take the case over slowly and just like, Pashini, this weapon is clearly very evil. I don't think that any of us should wield it.
So I like you make a
Unless
little
it's
a wisdom save, Seraphina, as it's forcing you to wield it. It is very powerful. DC 20.
I wouldn't have enough time to give Bardic.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, Shanks isn't even looking at anyone at the moment. He's like staring into the corner.
The second if that it opens, Pashini is going to grab it.
Alright. What do you do?
I mean, to be fair, you have probably a better chance of making a deck save than I am.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you quickly strife it out as you feel Seraphina's eyes go into like an opaque black, trying to grab it for herself. As you quickly ninja grab it in your hands as the blades begin to interconnect with you, as it automatically attunes to you. You feel a shock and surge of happiness across your own smile and eyes. But eventually, knowing deep down that Jackal is not too happy obtaining you as its companion. Oh,
Yeah.
God! How long did it take you to free me? And why are you here?
I'm here because I'm trying to get Micah. She came down here to chase after you. She was here for 2 weeks, and then she's gone. And I'm here to get her back, and we need your help.
The infamous Pacini. I've heard about you many times. I wanted everything in imagined possible not to have you in my grasps. You stole me away from that likely paladin. But
I'm sorry, but she probably would have destroyed you. I'm just doing the best.
I could manipulate her, you know that, Pacini. But no.
Oh, I know, but I think, and does Pashini know that he could
You're talking out loud.
speak
As you're,
telepathically? Yeah.
you're talking
But
out loud
Pashini-
as your top. Yeah, it's a kind of one-way street for you.
Pashini stops speaking out loud. She's like, it'd be more fun if you killed her. But
I
not
am a
right
tool, of course.
She is going to annoy the crap out of you.
I am
She annoys
Jackal, the harbinger of destruction, the wielder of chaos, and the downfall of kings.
Excuse me, Pashini, kill her? Who are you speaking of?
She said that telepathically. So you didn't hear it.
You're
You
just a
stopped.
glorified horse with a knack of poor decisions. Good gracious.
You see Pashini is like,
Now he's just gone back to the insults. And I'm not a horse. I'm a deer. And this is Mole. You would like him. He likes to kill things, but he
Am I
can't
still
talk.
compelled to grab the sword?
You can try.
No, am I still compelled to?
No, it broke off of you as you felt the quick release of the tension. You could feel someone grabbing your throat and forcing you to do something you don't want to do.
Does Pashini seem to be
She's just having a
influenced by
conversation with them. It seems like the blade doesn't want to control her because he doesn't want to have that weak body. He wants a true warrior.
Right.
As you can see,
She
two
needs
kind of sickle blades. As I think I have the actual now official handout of the item.
Yay.
Jackal.
Seraphina kind of stares at her suspiciously. Well, as long as you think you can control it, I felt a powerful wave overtake me.
Wow, look at that.
It has a
This was
lot of
originally
abilities.
corrected.
Yeah.
And this is your weapon? That's
This
awesome.
is my weapon.
I didn't think druids were really melee oriented.
They can use
No,
sickles.
she isn't.
I'm not.
The only thing
Pashini is
melee
the
she
one.
does is kick Maltooth in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it likes
She's
to.
good at it.
Just be sure not to be at 0 hit points. It'll drain your soul.
Oh, awesome.
Wait, like exactly 0? I mean, if she gets...
If it kills somebody, it says if a creature's reduced to 0 hit points, the sickle of Jackal will devour the creature's soul, preventing it from being resurrected by any means of a wish spell. As you gain temporary hit points equal to the creature's hit dice,
Oh shit.
it just drains their soul.
Right. Well, I suppose we
So
got
for
what
you
you
guys,
were
if
seeking.
she uses it on you, yeah, you'll die. There's no death save. You just die.
Mm.
You don't seem to be evil at the moment.
And it's because
right.
Jackal doesn't like me very much, and I'm not his ideal creature.
Well, as long as you can keep it under control, I suppose we should get the fuck out of here before those bounty hunters figure out those descriptions are shit. I'm saying this as, like, after we walk out the door. Not in earshot of the Nyogi.
As you hear in your head, so I'm stuck with you, but be sure that I'll seep into your thoughts, twist your dreams, and make you crave the power I offer one day, Pashini. But for now, you'll have to beg for my glorious strength.
Worry, I have an idea, but we'll discuss it later. When we're not surrounded by everybody and everyone can hear me talk out loud.
Yes, it makes you sound crazy. I love it.
Already crazy, you know that.
But even more crazier. I might be tempted
No,
to
you
take
can't.
me away.
No, because you like Aika too much. We have the same goal.
She promised me, and she has left me. And you
No.
had to take her place.
She got taken, and we're going to rescue her because she was very.
I wish it was
very...
you taken instead, so I don't have to rescue your ass.
You don't need to rescue me. It's
That's what I'm saying. You're not listening, are you? You're clearly delusional.
You're delusional.
I
You're the
can't-
one that decided to
I
follow
can't
me.
wait until
Really?
you die, and then I can be free away from you. You're like a giant migraine, and I can't get rid of it. Why did you buy me? I was sound asleep in a case for years.
Because we're gonna get your body back.
Yeah. I highly doubt that.
We will. I'll get Aika, we'll get your body back, and then you can rule all the realms. And then you can also help me, and I will help you.
Yeah, as soon as I get my body back, I'm never seeing you again.
We'll see.
Right,
You,
so I
you guys
suppose-
just hear Pashini, this one-sided conversation.
I wonder if she's going to do that a lot, but I suppose it's not too different from her normal personality.
Yeah. At least Raven could talk.
Yeah.
Seraphina's just gonna, like, closely keep an eye on Pashini.
Pashini seems fine.
Pashini, did it, like, shrink to Pashini size once you started
it's-
carrying it?
It doesn't shrink. They're just awkwardly they're very awkward looking, but they're very feather light, Tara. So they're very light. So they don't change in shape. They're just light when you're attuned to them.
Mm.
Essentially, like, the size of
But
Pashini.
the sickles are not that big, honestly. They're not like
They're
it's
like
like a-
hand weapons then.
yeah. It's like Xena, kind of style.
Okay, so they would essentially be the size of Pashini,
chakra,
but a
yeah.
little smaller.
Yeah.
A little smaller than Pashini. So it's essentially Pashini's size of a great sword.
I wouldn't mess with it.
Well, you
He's
have
designed for
advantage on
hunting.
survival and tracking creatures, so you're a natural hunter with this weapon.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, you get a lot of things. He has a lot of abilities. You get his abilities. You get his traits. You're basically the next killer, basically, ideally with him. It's like it was made for like a rogue, ideally.
Ideally. Or a monk.
Yeah. Unfortunately, survival's one of the 7 skills I'm not proficient in, so
So if she ever goes down and you take the weapon, he might be happy, but he might try to control you, manipulate your body. That's the downfall. He's never gonna manipulate her because she's useless to him. Like, the fuck's he supposed to do with this body? He doesn't know how to use it to its full velocity.
yeah.
It'd be
I hope he doesn't learn how to
it'd be
cast
much
spells.
weaker. If she was a martial class, he would totally take it, but she's not martial.
Mm.
So anybody who's martial and takes it, I'm gonna totally take your character away from you for a while.
That's awesome. I
geez.
want my backup character.
He can manipulate Pashini to kick more people in the head.
Yeah, she's really good at that.
Well, if in a life-death
Probably
situation,
blast
he
them
might
out.
save her in a way that he might take over her body. But not for you guys, for her sake, I guess you could say. She'll-
I don't know. She could probably slash some ankles. She's about that size.
No, I meant as in, like, if she was about to die, he might take over her body. But he might do it in a sense that would jeopardize everybody else. That's what he does. He doesn't care about you.
Nice.
Basically, he can only use bodies to move around. And if he doesn't have a body, he's fucked.
He's useless, he's just a weapon.
Yeah.
That's why he was sealed away. I had a person who wanted to beat somebody's weapon before. It was funny. I was just like, you want to roleplay yourself? It's somebody else's character? That's weird.
Marcus
cool.
has plenty of greater health potions. Maltooth, Caden. Maltooth, do you have any left?
Potions?
Greater health potions.
Oh, I bought 2 greater health potions.
Okay. So you have 2. Marcus has plenty. So then Pashini, myself, Shanks. So Pashini, you get 2 greater health. Shanks, you get 2 greater health.
Thank you.
Aiden, you do get 2 greater health.
Okay,
Then I'll
thanks.
take 3, and I'll give 1 more you. So I have 3, and Shanks, you'll get 3 because you tend to go need it a lot.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick...
What?
We'll take a 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 as you guys dispute items around, and then you can let me know when we come back what you guys want to do.
Awesome.
Is there a way to add the actual item, or do I just have to make it kind of?
You can drag it in from the compendium if you're
Are you
just
using
doing it on your
Roll20 or
character.
D&D Beyond?
Roll 20.
A Roll20, yeah, you can drag it. As long as your sheet's not fully open, you can go into the compendium and drag the item, search it up, and drag it. I didn't really get it. I think I showed him once, but he's still learning Roll20.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean,
Someone could share a screen and just show them.
yeah, I can do that. Bam. Essentially, the only important bit about dragging stuff into your sheet is not tabbing it out into a new page. You just kind of like keep it on the actual Roll20 website, and then you just go to your compendium. And then you can search whatever you want. And oops. Oh, it's healing, not health. It's very specific.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is I have a hard time. Googling.
For example, like you can see, this is a 2014 item, which only works with 2014 sheets, and then you've got 2024 items that are for 2024 sheets. And I think you're using a 2024 one.
I think so. Yeah.
So all you need to do is just go to whatever you want, and then you can click it and then drag it in. And you'll see it'll kind of pop up, and then it'll accept it. And then for the 2024 sheet, you just go to your inventory, and it should just pop up. And then you should just be able to manually edit how many of them you have once you drag it into your sheet. But that's it.
Is it potion of greater healing? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
So you get 2. Shanks gets 3. Bashini gets 2. And the other people I think are covered.
Potion of greater healing.
And then we also have 9 regular. Okay, so that means 10 regular.
And I'm sorry, you said I had 2?
2 of them. Yes.
Cool. Thank you very much.
I still have a 50. I still have a 50 gold piece worth caught in my inventory. I'll just set it up on the boat for someone, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
An extra, a really nice cot. 50 gold piece worth cot. I mean, it must be pretty decent.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay, I have 10 regular health potions, so 2 to everyone. 2 to you, Shanks. 2 to you, Caden. 2 to you, Pashini.
Thank you.
Actually, Pashini, how many? You have regular health potions, right? Still?
Let me just check. I was just adding my new weapon.
I have 4
Uh,
already.
You have 4?
just regular ones.
Yeah, just
Yes.
regular.
I have 2.
Okay. Maltooth, how many regular do you have?
I don't think I have any regular.
Okay, I'll give you Maltooth. You get 3.
Yee.
Okay, so that leaves
Thank
me
you.
with 7. Pashini, you'll get 1. Marcus, how many regular do you have?
Just the one.
Just the 1? Okay, you'll get 3 then. Actually, Shanks, how many do you have?
I have 3 in total.
3 in total. And then Caden, you have 4?
I have 4, yes.
Okay. So I think that makes it pretty much even. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to make sure that I'm understanding. So I'm keeping the 4 I have, no more, and then I have 2 potions of greater healing.
Because I'm trying to make sure that everybody has, the same amount of greater and regular.
Absolutely, absolutely. That, yeah. I mean, if I need to contribute 1 just so we all have the equal amount, let me know.
No, I have. We each have. Wait, how many did you say you have, Marcus?
I have 8 now.
You have greater.
Yeah, 8.
You have
Great.
great.
Damn.
I'm asking how many regular ones you have.
Oh, 4.
Okay, so 4.
After you gave
4,
3 to me.
3. Pashini now has 4.
The jackal.
With a whole bunch of fucking writing, which I'm gonna
Holy.
fix. Ignore that. That was just
No
me
wonder
just
it's
saying
legendary.
And Shanks, you said you had 3?
I have 3 healing potions in total, and then I have 3 greater healing.
Okay, so I'll give you 1 more regular, so that way everybody has 4, I think.
Oh, Jax, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, guys? Pashini doesn't have her amulet of betrayal on anymore, so you're all safe.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, we go down a level, we gain a level in proficiency. So you'll be
Mhm.
able to put it back on
I'll
again.
get it back. It's okay.
Yeah, just as long as I can take the blindness. But pretty much, I mean, actually, I should be able to, in a couple levels, be able to cure anything that you cast on me as a bonus action.
Awesome.
I'm allowed to use 5 points of lay on hands to cure any one effect from a spell, like paralyzed or whatever.
Depending if they put that amulet of betrayal on you and they put all these negative debuffs on your ass, you're like, no.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to use like resources, and I don't think you want to use resources for that constantly.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna want to, but if it's between me and Pashini, it's better to have it cast on me than it is to.
I
'Cause I
guess,
can
depending if you
cure
want
it.
5 levels of exhaustion.
I don't know if I can cast it. I don't know if I can heal exhaustion.
Probably, maybe, if it's caused by a spell. But I don't know if there's
It's
any
not
that
a
do
spell.
that.
That's by a spell, yeah, maybe.
Exhaustion is exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some spells have like temporary exhaustion, like
Haste. That's not exhaustion though. That's just like your character's tired.
Yeah,
you
no,
can
it's
have a spell
blinded,
that gives you
charmed,
exhaustion.
deafened, frightened, paralyzed, or stunned.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing about exhaustion, sadly. Yeah, blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, or stunned. Okay, yeah.
I think greater restoration cures exhaustion.
It
It
does,
does.
but it's a lot of materials and resource use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it for free every time I finished a
And
long
exhaustion's
rest
a bit
in the
better now,
road.
so you know.
Well, yeah, at high levels, you guys are high levels, and I already had told him about the rules. Like, every time you go down and heal, you get an exhaustion off the get-go. But that's just because if you're going down, it's your own kind of... It's your fault, honestly,
Yeah.
at that point.
Perhaps,
you should be
perhaps
able
you
to...
thought about. You should have thought about not.
Yeah, how about you learn to live. And dodge.
Yeah, dodge. Uncannibalism with that.
Spare the dying.
Sounds hard.
I have
Sounds
That's why you
hilarious.
use the spare the dying, and then but you
Yeah,
have
spare the dying's pretty
to
good.
manipulate that in the combat. Sometimes you just don't have the chance to do that. Sometimes it's just
Right.
quicker to heal them.
Yeah, because it's a whole action to do it.
Yeah, if you're a
Yeah.
death domain, you can do it as a bonus action, but
Mm-hmm.
you can heal them for full, which is nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it heals for the full amount of the hit dice. So if the spell is like, first level spell, it'll heal for the max amount of HP you can get for that first level. And since healing is buffed, it's going to be huge.
Oh yeah.
But it's not a predicament where you can always do that. Like, especially in big team fights where it's like AoE city and everybody's going down. It's very taxing on the healer to keep everybody up. That's why usually the healer role is the hardest role, because you have to pay attention to your own character and then pay attention to everybody else. And sometimes healers want to just do damage, and it makes sense. You want to fucking dish damage. They deal a lot of damage. But
The hurting is more rewarding than the healing.
Yeah, if you have a barbarian, you're going to cry, because that barbarian is probably going to soak up all your healing spells, because he's going to keep taking damage and damage.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're a zealot barbarian, the new ones are really awesome, actually.
Either way, they're sewing machines, and they love HP.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the new monsters coming out in February. Oh, they're gonna be interesting, especially for druids. They get some new summons. They get little stronger versions of their former summons. And they're making polymorph spells a lot interesting, how they would work. Like, I think they're changing the stat block of Giant 8, making it more interesting instead of what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe how dirty they did the druids, though, with their fucking adding hit points instead of going.
Yeah,
to the hit
but
points
it has saved a lot of people in our Tuesday game. This person should have went down in their form, but it's nice because it keeps them alive longer in their form instead of them losing and falling in. Maybe they're an owl and they fall at great heights, but they don't anymore because now they have so much HP.
Mm-hmm.
So it does help a lot, because a lot of your forms don't have that much HP. They're pretty weak.
I don't know. I usually chose my forms for having high HP.
Yeah, a great giant owl with a fucking 12d8 fucking ice breath it's probably gonna go down.
Yeah, they definitely don't have a lot of high HP.
No, that's why the
creatures.
temporary hit points is nice, because you can seep the form, you still have flyby, and you can get the fuck away. So it's a nerf and a buff, I think. I don't know. Like, they have to balance classes.
I agree.
Anyways, what do you guys want to do?
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm sure Shanks will have another devil to swoon.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna pat Shanks on the back consolatory. I'm sure we'll find your soul, and then you'll be fine, and you won't need to make any pacts with any devils. You're a strong, independent Shanks, and you don't need no devil.
Shanks.
You really mean that?
Yes. Please stop snotting on me, though.
Will you be my master?
Here's a handkerchief.
Oh, thanks. Oh yeah,
It's
he's going to
covered.
town on that.
You can keep it.
You're not getting it back.
fine. Thanks. You can keep it.
Dripped.
Oh, okay. Thanks. He shoves it into a breast pocket.
Ew.
Send me that one later.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Treated you poorly anyway, Shanks. He was no good for you.
But he was really
You can-
cool, and I would have
you
gotten
go
a
try to
cool like
kill this
I would
later.
have gotten like a cool suit or something with like a boob window.
A boob window?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
he like points to his chest and like makes a circle. You know, and whatever.
I hate to break it to you, but you don't have breasts.
Well, I worked very hard on these pecs. Thank you very much. You know how you know how hard it is to stay skinny while in hell? It's actually really easy.
I was to say, I think it's pretty easy.
It's like one big sauna. Yeah, Shanks he'll cheer himself up in a bit. He's just going through it at the moment. It's not a big deal.
Really, now that we have your weapon, how is it supposed to lead us to Ica?
By the way, this is what he
It's
looks
not.
like. If you guys wanted to know, this is so he originally the Pit Lord is bigger, but this is his human form. But he's devil-like. He's got a purple suit and everything.
Oh,
Like, you like my rendition?
wow. Yeah, Shanks is sliding up
Extremely
next
daddy.
to that.
Yeah,
It didn't pop up for me.
Damn. I'll never forgive you
It's
guys.
in Discord.
it's in the
It's
Discord.
in Discord, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Kashidi.
Conspicuously dropping and picking up a quarter in the store.
I'm looking at that ass.
Mhm.
I preferred my version of it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Fucking Diablo.
Kashini will reply to Seraphina.
He's not. We'll find her when we find her, but he can probably track her and sniff her out. But he's not going to do it. Because he doesn't like me.
Right. Well, I'm glad we helped you in some way. Question mark.
Question mark.
Kashini's smiling, and then she's on Mole's shoulder, and Pashidi just shoves Jackal right in front of Mole's face, and Pashidi just goes,
And this is Mole, so if I die, this is the one that you want. Not that one, this one.
Maul will look extremely alarmed at this statement.
He was also friends with Ika, so that's why.
Pashini just suspects that Jackal's just ignoring her. But she's just going to continue talking.
He's not even listening to you anymore. He's like listening to you.
Yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
Do we
Yeah,
wanna
this is
head
like
back
you.
to the bar?
And
Go
then
back to
this
the
one
bar?
time,
And Cam.
You know how difficult it was not to say anything?
Ah, right. I
No.
suppose we should probably ask you, our new friend, on the way back to the barge. I realize you kind of came into the whole chaos of this, but why the fuck are you in the hells anyway?
looks at you.
That's a good story. I'm not sure it's one that maybe I can tell you once we get back to the barge.
Fair enough. If you're curious, we're not really sure why Pashini's here. She just kind of appeared right after Ika disappeared one day, who was a previous companion of ours. Marcus here, lost his soul. I think it was a gambling debt, right, Marcus?
It's rather personal information, but maybe.
Right. Well, I'll leave that up to him to tell him. Maltooth is here because his patron told him to be here? Question mark?
Nods enthusiastically.
Shake
Oh,
because
backstory. Well, I can't tell you that I got cursed.
well, we'll soon be
You can't
leaving
talk.
this. We'll soon be leaving this level. You'll be fine.
I am curious. Yeah, he can't talk because of what? I mean, he can talk, right?
He really can.
Yeah. It might have been my fault that he can't talk.
Yeah, he just looked incredibly like unlucky in regards to like constitution and charisma saving throws. And then suddenly he just couldn't talk anymore instead.
I'm looking forward to hearing why.
Yeah. So sorry, Maltooth.
Sobs quietly.
Lizard noise.
And Shanks here apparently lost his soul to a wizard.
Kind of.
As soon
So
as you
you're-
leave the layers of hell, we're gonna hear an essay from Maltooth.
Yeah, man,
Oh, no.
I'm sure Maltooth has a lot to say.
Right, so we should probably try and stealth back to the boat.
Good
I'll just keep
idea.
up my disguise for as long as possible.
Yeah, Shanks like slowly steps back into a another alleyway.
Good, he's regained his spirits.
You can't see him, but you can hear him
You guys
cry.
are gonna go to the next layer. Like, what is this shithole? Fuck, I missed this.
Yeah.
Alright, as you all eventually make it towards the barge as daylight is burning to fit.
Oh, Pashini, you should probably keep that out of sight of Ramius. Apparently he has some deal about evil weapons I didn't know about.
Well, I can't
He's
exactly
a
put
paladin,
him
what do
in
you
my heart.
expect? He's lawful good. He's not gonna fucking want evil weapon in his inventory.
You see Pashini just hold up Jackal, right? And she's just like,
Where am I supposed to put him? He's the size of me.
I want to kill him. Let me kill him!
You're not killing anyone right now.
But I can
Kill some people later.
harness his power.
Yeah.
No.
You're
Bad
not,
Jackal.
you're not fun. Damn you.
You're like spraying him
I
through a
will be
like a
fine.
water bottle.
Just not right now. We've got some serious shit to do.
You taking his shit? What, you little nuggets? Gross.
I do poke little nuggets, thank you very much. They're very nice and tidy. They don't go splat. Like that one. She points to Shanks.
Yeah, I
What?
can tell that big nose fucker's probably a loud pooper.
What?
He got it up the butt. It was very funny.
What?
I'm just I'm not supposed to be eating most of the things that are down here. I'm just a person.
Turn to Seraphine.
Yeah,
She's,
little guy.
she's absentmindedly like chewing on a bone of some devil as she walks down the street.
I will say, because I was just reading the Jackal thing, he
I
can
think
actually
that's it.
talk to anyone within 30 feet of him.
Oh, he can.
Really?
Yeah, if
Oh,
he
that's
wants to.
funny.
He wants to talk to you.
Yeah, if he wants to talk. Pashini
Okay.
just goes on like a tangent about how Shanks lost a bet in the markets. And he got raped up the butt.
As you serves him right.
And then she starts talking about all the adventures that has happened since she popped through into the house.
As he falls asleep, he's
So,
just in there snoring, pretending.
She's still going.
Shut
The
the
reason I'm
fuck
here is to
up! Sorry.
The reason I'm here is I owe a debt to the god of Pelor. He saved my sister, and so I'm here to retrieve a weapon, a sacred warhammer for him, to so that he'll give my sister her body back. It's kind of hard for me to talk about it, but I am very motivated to find this warhammer.
I just look at Pashidi. Great. We lose one weapon quest and we gain another weapon quest.
Right?
This first one was so easy.
Took
Well,
6
do you have
months.
any idea where this hammer weapon may be?
Not yet. That's what I've been down here before I met y'all, is I've been trying to look for clues or figure out where it might be.
Well, if it's any help, I had no idea where the soul of my fellow temple goer was, and I just happened upon it. So
That does give me
good
hope.
chance we'll just run into
Yeah.
it down here, apparently.
Hopefully. I do pray to Pelor to give me some hints, but he's nothing yet.
Yes, they all managed to ask this like hag beast we met on Avernus, and apparently for 5 soul coins she would tell you the location of your soul, like vague area, or the quest object was. You should have asked her. I know, very helpful now, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's the first I'm hearing of her, but it doesn't matter since all my soul coins were held by someone else in a party I was in, and when they were taken prisoner, I was trying my hardest to track them down, and that's when I ran into y'all. So I'm kind of penniless, but luckily I still have the gear I have on me, and I was able to stumble on y'all. Y'all are a little bit
Trying
better
to
than my last
rescue
group
your
anyway.
old companions.
Yeah, I thought they'd be in the prison, but they weren't. Bunch of dirty dwarves.
Some kobolds too.
So I
At least
guess
they knew at a party.
I'm hoping they're still alive. They were good people.
Dwarves. I think they were all generally good people. The paladin that the dwarf prince we saved seemed like a very good person.
I agree.
Plus, apparently, he's smoking hot.
Literally, huh? So if y'all don't mind me hanging with you a little bit longer, since we're going deeper, I'd like to go with you and maybe continue my search, because my
Of
sister
course
is
not.
alive.
We would love to be your companions. Any foe of evil down here is a debt in short supply, to say the least.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I even have a cot for you.
It's a very good cot.
It's worth 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, anything's better than that hammock I was in last night.
Little cat.
That too.
Full of blue cat hair.
So are we ready to get the barge on the move, or how do we do this?
I believe we're waiting for the DM to set the scene. We're just talking while we wait.
Nice.
Nice.
As you hear Tax coming down below. You all lot ready yet?
Yeah.
He's just so rude.
Shanks has like a hand up to the one of like the portholes or something on the side of the ship, looking out towards this. Just, I guess I am ready.
Are we gonna say goodbye to this place? Be sure to be on deck if we had attacked.
Oh,
Well, actually,
yeah, of
yeah.
course.
We're going to stay down here for the remainder. There are apparently some people looking for us. But to be fair, the renditions are very poor.
Yeah, you big talker.
She pulls out one of the wanted posters of her, and it's just like a really poorly drawn lizard.
That is also a man.
It's
That is
also a
also
man.
a man,
Human
a man
legs.
lizard.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, there's a rendition of what he would look like if he was bald. The fiery guy.
Oh yeah, we have the blacksmith on board now, right? Do we want to talk to him about maybe hanging around and?
He needs materials if you want to craft anything.
Yeah.
So he can forge you stuff. So things you harvest off monsters or anything like that, but it does cost money. It's not free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, money and material. So,
Yeah.
we'll have to keep an eye out for those things in the future.
So one guy can enchant and one guy can forge.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. We're creating quite a colony.
Well, I have 75 gold's worth of silver that he can have.
Mm,
It's pure silver.
Just melts it.
awesome. Yes, and make me a nice necklace.
Make me pretty. Alright, as we head off to begin to make your way towards the next layer, as this layer is nasty.
Ew.
Nasty.
Oh. Look at all those con saves.
Yeah, there's a lot. As it'll take some time as you will begin to travel, obviously, through the layer. As I have to bring out the table for random encounters.
Was this going to be our last one on Dis?
Yep, you're gone.
Yeah, make it a good one.
All right, who's making
We get ice cream.
There shows up and asks,
I feed.
Why you
Wait,
want me
who's
to?
making
You
it?
want to write it? Give me a second. There you go. Enjoy scribbling the map if you want. I don't give a shit.
Oh yay! We get to like tag it.
Yeah, I think the last map you what did you do to the last map?
A lot.
Oh yeah, these oh yeah, I'll show you the old maps for the person who wasn't here.
Forgot about the details.
Oh,
I
jeez.
got D's nut. I missed the S.
Yeah, these no.
You need to say dis nuts.
City of D's nuts.
There you go. Oh, that's why you put the nuts below the city of dis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
It's the only thing I have to contribute.
All right. So you guys begin to travel over the river Styx, heading further deeper.
Sorry, this is great. Yeah, we need to get like a slideshow of all of these on the end of the campaign or something. God knows how many more of us are gonna die. So these will be sacred.
Alright, as you guys begin to travel across, as you eventually leave the city here, no encounters happen as you leave, lucky enough, as this place is long gone, as there's a penis here for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Penis devil!
we've run into a couple of those.
So this is your
Well,
new
at least
land.
one. It's finally gone, though. The penis has been sold.
Oh, right, the trove. I'm sorry, I thought that said jangling Hitler. I was like, oh! Perhaps he's in hell.
It would make sense.
He's got a whole city.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of... Never mind.
Alright, let me
Oh, is this the Nazi layer of hell?
Yeah, that's where all the Nazis go.
Perhaps the most disgusting layer of Mithros is the third layer of hell, It's an underbog filled with ruins and plagued by insect and disease. Countless structures and creatures and vegetation have sunk under and pulled by the bog, just replaced shortly after.
Yeah, not too hell.
Just suddenly Maltooth wake up one day and just be like, I can talk, I can sing.
Yes, after 24 hours, you eventually can talk and sing.
Oh, for 24 hours after leaving Dis?
Yes, it takes a day to get out of Dis, so you're
Okay.
fully long rested and replenished.
Yay.
What was your first words?
Seraphine is very disappointed about not being able to fly.
Oh, we're gonna hear his first words, guys.
You're
Having not
literally
been able to talk.
you're in a swamp basically. This is an entire area is a swamp.
Having not been able to talk, I think he'll sound rusty at first, and he'll probably forgotten some words. But then he'll stand up and say, I can speak. I can sing. I know you guys you all have missed my charming elocution, the actual voice of one who's gifted in the tongue. Well, I just wanted to say, as I couldn't have said, this entire time, you all have disappointed me in singular and immeasurable ways, each and every one of you. And I will enact my vengeance, at some point. But beyond this,
Disappointed. Pashidi looks really sad.
Shanks is like halfway off the barge. I'm sorry.
No, I kid, I joke. I don't even know. What is thinking without words? What am I without speech? And he'll natter on, kind of incomprehensibly for a while. And every 6 seconds he's going to misty step somewhere because he couldn't have done that before. So he'll go up to the top deck and he'll just start shooting off cantrips, just everything that he couldn't have
Stop that,
done.
you bitch! I don't want to be attacked.
And he starts hissing, and then he realizes he can talk, and he'll say, hey, screw you, man. I've been waiting to do this for weeks.
You know what? Honestly, I can tell you that. I honestly liked you when you're not talking. And again, it makes me good reason not to hear Seraphina's fucking voice.
Maltooth, you are aware that it was only 2 days that you couldn't speak, right?
It felt like forever.
A year.
Pashidi's just watching more.
I can no longer fly, and I'm stuck to trudging around in this stupid human. Walking sucks.
As I will show you some creatures that you might encounter in this location. You do see there are chain devils here, lemurs, shred wings, bearded devils. These swarms that you fought. I don't think you've ever seen these things before, but yeah.
Are those the little ones that?
Yeah, they rip your face.
But yeah, in Avernus, they would come in the swarms and the storms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they descend on
What
anything
were
with
those
blood.
things that would pick us up and then drop us from a great height?
Those are shred wings. Yeah, they do themselves into your body and kill you. So don't let that happen.
Seraphina sees one at a distance, and you see her pull out a very large crossbow with a steel bola attached to it.
Oh shit!
Those things are nice.
Yeah, it's on site for every shredwing we see.
As there is new objectives in this area as well. You can obtain, obviously, some really powerful magical items, some phylacteries, and likely death as well.
Wasn't there some quest? Or any
Lucius's original quest was on the Slayer.
Well, you can still probably do it if you really want.
Ooh.
Yeah. It won't make any sense, but we can come across it. Who's that guy?
DM.
What's up? What?
Do we level up?
Not yet.
No!
Oh, right. I forgot we didn't level up in Dis until after we got murderated
The elephants.
by that elephant.
Oh wait, really? That was when we leveled up? Oh my
Where
goodness.
would you like to go? As
Yeah, we
you
leveled up
travel
after that.
across Dis as you're on your first official day here.
Do you see any? Do we see any elephants on the banks of the river?
I
Any
see.
big elephant people?
Well, the downfall of this place is it is literally a swamp, so the boat can't travel closer to the city of Mitros. You would have to travel there on foot, and it'll take weeks to get there.
There's looks like a city here.
No, it's not a city. These are the ones with the title names are areas.
Oh.
The grand city's here.
Jangling Hitler.
I mean, we could go either to the city to try and find, information,
Stuff.
or we know that there is something to be found in the Trove. Although we don't know too much information on it, we may want to research it before we head into that area.
As there is another, obviously, you can always ask Tam any information you want to know about this place. He even knows likely who rules this place as well.
Ooh.
Serafina pulls out her book of devils. Well, I believe it's Mammon who rules this place. Yes.
Mammon. He sounds like a nice fellow. Maybe we should give him a visit.
We had to face him at the beginning.
There
It
he goes.
sucked.
This is Mammon.
He was the one that we had to face, right?
Mammon? No.
Avatar?
He doesn't.
You mean in the beginning?
No.
The one who
Like the
spawned
Avatar?
bonfires?
He doesn't have.
No, that was
botflies.
Beelzebub.
That was who?
Mammoth is basically considered. He's like a snake. Snake man.
Oh.
Who was the one that
Good place
spat
for a
I'm
snake.
fun with dragons.
Botflies
I'm
is
fine
not-
with
not for a
lizards,
while.
but snakes are a bridge too far.
Snakes are good.
Yeah. I'd rather snakes than botflies.
Yeah, you're in the swamp, so you'll take anything here at this point. But it's great to know if you want to get some quests and get some loot, some magical items, you're welcome. Or you can skip this entire layer, but you can't come back.
Does
I mean,
anyone
this
have
guy's
poison
really
resistance?
sucks. Let's go.
Your patrons obviously might have quests here as well if you need for their own personal quests.
Of course, I'm going to go to Ramius and ask him if there's anything that he needs doing on this lair.
Aramis, yes.
Oh, is the evil guy back?
No. You'll have to find him elsewhere.
I sure hope he didn't like leave him back there or anything. It'd be kind of funny.
No.
Yeah. He gets around.
This
part of the
lair
game.
is useless to me. I have nothing of worthwhile. But for the Hell Riders, if you see fit to find a phylactery and save somebody, it will be great justice this day.
Can we get paid for that?
We do.
Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Everybody
Let's
locks
do it.
in.
you just hear Pashina go, bleh.
Well, to
Too good.
maybe quite a number of things to discover. Plus, we do not know the location of Hayden's object or Maltooth, whatever your objective is.
You could
All right,
potentially make bank here. Who knows? Or maybe you just almost die.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
Money and
I can-
power.
We have no
One or
idea.
two.
I think you want to go
Probably-
to Hitler anyway.
Let's find the One Piece.
I'll definitely be praying to Paylor, letting him know that we made it to the 3rd level, and can he give me a hint to where the weapon is, type of thing.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a gypsy there. Maybe they know how to contact it. Who knows? They in the first layer they found a gypsy, a hag that was capable of giving them what they wanted.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You never know. In each city, what they have and what they offer.
I mean, if there's gonna be a hag / witch / gypsy, it'd be in a big ass swamp. That's like their thing, is being in swamps.
True.
Now who's racist?
Well,
You.
that's
I'm European. We're supposed to be racist against them.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have a gypsy
Wait,
problem.
Sorry, maybe I am.
I'm called a gypsy a lot because of my
I'm sorry,
my
I'm doing that.
background. Romanian, that's the gypsies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
interesting.
They're everywhere. Alright, so you
Yeah,
guys want
nice.
to do anything? Do you want to dismount? Do you want to keep going across River Styx? What do you want to do?
I think we should probably try and stop in the city to see if there are any quests or information available.
You'll have to
Was
make your way there without the boat.
Yeah.
Is Hitter? Is that a city? Jangling Hitter? We could take the boat there.
Well, that one's closer to the river, yeah. But I guess
This
the
one actually
main
says
city,
city. Yeah.
yeah, the main city is there. I mean, it's hell. I have nothing better to do. I'm just here to get
I'm sure we can.
items and money for my patron.
I'm just saying it
Yeah.
might be
Jacko really
safer to
wants to
have the
kill
boat
things.
near a city. Could we get off here
You
and
would-
go to the city
You
of
would have
Minos?
to. It would take you weeks to get there. But yeah,
I don't even know if we.
It's
They
like
would
how
know.
our first layer, you have to make your way. You don't have
That's
a
what I'm
Hell
saying.
Rider machine this time to go there.
Mm,
Plus, if
We
you
could
did,
get off
you'd probably
here.
get stuck in the swamp.
We could get off here and walk over to the city of Minaros and then have the ship go on through to Hitter and meet it there later.
It's up to you guys. This is your only
I
way.
mean,
But
this seems
that,
safer.
Moltooth has
Really
the
wanna-
emergency support thing, by the way, which is a emergency teleport.
I-
You're lucky
I
enough that you do.
do.
No, you all have the one guy. You have the item for Kotami. You have 5 days to do what you need to do here, and he'll leave you. He'll teleport you. back to the
Right.
boat.
Oh,
As
so
this
we
is-
get about halfway there, and then we're just put back
this
on
is
the barge.
guy
Sorry,
who
good evening.
originally helped you with your quest, Kotam.
Wait, we can
Oh.
only be here 5 days?
5 days to stay in the city of Mithros before you leave. As Kotam has a mission. The NPCs have their own goals.
Wait,
oh,
so it's
so
gonna
we
take
can
us-
still get to the city, is what you're saying, even though it'll take weeks to get there.
No, not weeks. My apologies. Sorry, not 5 days. I'm not thinking straight at all because I'm thinking City of Dis. So you ideally have I don't know, like a month probably before you have to leave the city, this area.
Cool.
So,
Oh, sick.
Okay.
Okay.
but ideally as the days progress, we'll kind of knock them off as we progressed.
Yeah.
So we
mean,
should have
if
enough
we're gonna-
time to
go
get
ahead.
to the city and dig around and then get back to the boat.
Yeah, if we're gonna spend half our time getting to somewhere, it'd probably be the main city of the layer.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, if it's
So
not
So if
there,
you
I-
need
I'm sure we'll be able to
information,
make it.
Kotam can provide all the information of all the different locations here if you need it. Like, he can tell. He knows everything in this place. He's your
Hold
Now
on,
knowledge.
let's
we're
just
going
go
to
blind.
ask him. Yeah, Kotek, can you tell us all about this plane?
Yeah, of course.
Info dump. Info dump.
Law.
Law.
The city, as Minteros, is known as the sinking city. While not as large as some other capitals, it's still a massive complex. Small layer of water, it covers it in the lowest parts of the city, sometimes rising in the high as 5 feet. The entire city is covered in a thin layer of oily slime. As the city's economy is driven primarily by soul trade, there are opportunities of sorts of transactions, of course. As the jangle of Hitter is quite the site of the city. It is suspended above the swamp by thick chains. It provides little protection against the weather, leaving a thick layer of rust hidden underneath the slime. Unlike the other layers of the Anarchies, Jangle is completely independent from its current ruler, Mithros. It instead is being ruled by a chain devil named Kytroth. These devils are known for being skilled torturers, and their services are used by the Lords of the Nine themselves. And the Trove. Trove is a massive swamp that used to be a garbage pit. The garbage consists of emotion, memories, and fragments of personal that mortals have bargained with devils to rid themselves of it, putting as many sounds as it is, might be a place for those that seeks a memory, emotional fragment of their personal selves.
I just kind of like elbow shakes. I guess you won't need to go there, eh?
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, okay.
But I will give you a city overview of Lore Dump in the Discord.
Thank you.
Lore Dump.
And that's the time for it.
And you said how long it would take? It would take a week for
Not
us to
really.
get
Like
to
a
the
week, yeah, 10 days.
10
if you're
days to
if
get
you're
there.
lucky, yeah. If you're lucky, I'm not saying it's 10 days. I don't know exactly. It all depends on encounters. Depends on your survivability. Survival is huge. You need to know your way around here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Not my best suit.
I mean, we have Jackal for survival at least.
If he's gonna listen.
Early.
Kashini and him haven't actually had a proper chat yet, so he's not gonna listen to her for a very long time.
Yes, as he's gonna tell you one thing very important. There's one dangerous thing in the swamps. The air spreads throughout the entire lair. Especially if you attempt to take a long rest there. You may find yourself ill and sick. Or even changed for the better or worse. So there is a feature that may happen, I'm not going to let you know, but if you take a long rest in the swamp, there are 2 conditions that happen every day. That may change your character for the worse or the better.
Huh.
As this is what you see as you,
Sounds
before you
ominous.
leave. This is the swamp. Enjoy.
Awesome.
This
I love
swamp. You're gonna find Shrek there.
Given my luck with rolling, the swamp is gonna give me like a second head or something like that.
And you can't speak out of either of them.
All right.
That'd be even more terrifying.
As everybody wants to know, and I know you guys were talking about earlier, you do get a level up. I just wanted to wait until we got to the end.
Yeah, of course. Yay!